women is more likely to be depressed.
You ready, D-Lo?
Bro.
We back with another episode of The Chosen Ones.
Yeah, I'm tryna die real, I'm only giving facts. One thing I learned about life is you can't take shit back. But I promise my nigga, whether we eating or starving, we never going back to where we started. Yeah, been through the mud and the rain, the blood and the pain. Be damn if we lose what we gain. It's been a long ass road to get from where we came. And I be damn if we go through that shit again. I ride for all of my niggas, yeah.
This here today, as you see, we ain't got no athletes. Yeah, but that don't mean that we still chosen. We all go through things in life, and today we're gonna speak on mental health. So I got two special guests with me, and we wanted to make sure we get it from a woman's perspective and a man's perspective, and then my perspective. So we got my brother with me today, man, Mr. Willis, Robert Van Willis. You wanna be Rob, but you know, we go by Willis now, you heard me? We got Miss Ranika with us today. SoulNic.
SoulNic.
SoulNic. Oh, I thought it was SoulNic. No. So we're gonna jump in a little bit, man. Rob, bro. Tell us a little about yourself, man. Where you from, you know what I'm saying? Woo.
Man, those who know me already, you know I'm from Bellevue. You know me and Ma grew up from Lehigh type shit. Really, my outlook on our topic today is like for those people who really have to grow up quicker than the average child, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a major thing. It starts from the household itself, like you'll bring it up, your upbringing. But it goes deeper than that, like how your parents were brought up. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like if your parents weren't exposed to certain type of things and emotional intelligence, then it's not gonna portray on you. It's up to you to find that.
Right, I agree.
You know, so we jump deeper into it though.
Right. I'm Ranika, 27-year-old single mom, two
Single?
boys, single, very much single, like
You
a
looking?
Pringle. Looking, taking applications.
How long you take to respond? Like 3 to 5 business days? What it is like?
7 to 9 business
You not
days.
hiring on the spot?
No, not on the spot. It might have to come with a deposit because it'd be a lot going on these days.
All right.
My time costs.
So make sure y'all got that deposit ready. Matter of fact, send a deposit before you
even send the
Yeah,
application.
all right.
Take cash out.
Scripture.
Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, food stamps, all that.
You just got it. Hey,
Yeah, my kids gotta eat, baby.
Yeah.
But like I said, my name is Ranika. I'm just ready to discuss the topic of mental health. I come up in a single parent household. My mama raised 4 kids by herself. She wasn't really taught how to love in her childhood, so I'm still trying to heal the broken baby girl inside of me in order to, you know what I'm saying, raise my kids and
Sure.
so that they won't be hurt. You gotta kind of nurture the roots before you can get to the, you know what I'm saying, the tree trunk and the leaves and the limbs and all that. So I'm just ready to get into it.
Yeah, me on mental health, like me and Rob talk about it a lot, but I see it a little different. It's not so much of a bad way, but of course how you brought up.
Right.
My daddy and mama split up, so I saw it from that side of the fence. But at the end of the day, it's like my daddy kind of brought me up like, shit, nigga, this life. Shit gonna happen. You got to figure it out. So,
Suck it up and roll.
you know what I'm saying? Figure it out. So that's kind of my thing. We're gonna jump a little deeper in it though. But
Right.
man, Rob, I need you to go in more detail, man. Like I know you from the ground up, and just to give a little, backstory of how we met each other. At first, we ain't like each other.
Real shit.
Had a little scuffle, man. We was tussling like the old people say, man. But
Well, it was him not liking you and you not liking
I don't
him.
know. I was
Because
too
when
small.
I first met Rob, I didn't like his ass either.
well, a lot of people don't like
A lot
Rob.
of people, they don't understand.
You know what I'm saying?
You
But
know, they don't really understand.
real
it.
genuine person down the heart. But this why this segment is good, because open up a little bit, they'll understand
Right.
why.
The outlook on it.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like I know, man, you lost your daddy young. How old you was?
I was 3.
3. Nigga still in, I don't even know if he potty trained yet. I think he wasn't potty trained until he got like in the 4th grade.
Bro, chill out.
You know what I'm saying? And then also like you lost your mom.
I was 12.
12. I remember this day vividly. Like I'm coming down Montgomery Road. I see ambulance and shit at your house, I don't know what's going on, but like, you know something not right once you see that, especially in Bellevue, like, you know what I mean? So then my daddy told me and then I'll never forget, like, the bazaar was like, that I don't know when it was after that, but the next event was like the bazaar, and that's when, like, man, we had to dance, you know, they threw the dance. I said, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry what happened to your mama. And this nigga told me this exact words, bro, and it fucked me up. Like, the nigga was like, I love you. I was like, man, what the fuck? Like, we ain't even really, we ain't have no conversation since then, but like, this first was like, I love you. And ever since then, like, man, we've been fucking locked in since that day. Like, bikes, walking, whoop, every day since that day. We've been locked in, but.
That's what's up.
So tell me a little bit about, like, you know, how that shit was, how you remember it, cause like losing your parents that early, like.
Yeah, it was definitely it was traumatizing. It was hard to understand at first, especially being young. You know, my mother and father, they was actually together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the vivid memories I have of my father, my mother was getting in a fight with him. No abusive shit, but just arguing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She had some glass in her foot. She was sitting on my bed crying, taking glass out of her foot. My father had that love. The next memory I got, I'm on her shoulder. She knocking on my grandmother's old house. She's like, oh, Van died. That's all I remember there. Like, I have really, like, no other father-son memories. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was always so fond of your father. You know what I'm saying? How he brought you up. He was always there with you. Practice, game, whatever.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, when he took me in like a son, I was like, shit, that's all I really needed. Shit, you know? So that kind of helped out a lot. That's why I really gravitated towards you and your father a lot, because that's what I was missing.
Right.
So it was hard growing up without it, because certain things your mother can't teach you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She can't teach you how to really be a man.
Right.
Especially growing up in this type of world.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So that was hard, but she did her best, and she did a damn good job. Rest of her soul. She had leukemia for 2 years before she told anyone. I remember we was riding through Bellevue. We actually passed on your house on the curb. She looked back in the back seat. She was like, man, son, I'm not gonna be here much longer. So just be strong for your sister, be strong. And I'm like, where you going? So I just know I'm not gonna be here much longer. And I found out later on, you know, as a kid, you don't really, you don't know too much. You know what I'm saying? They try to hide, try to shelter the shit from you.
Yeah.
But my mother always was very real with me. She told me she had leukemia. She told me she was possibly dying. I watched her go through chemo, lose her hair, lose weight. She actually got her leg amputated because it left, then it came back with above her knee. She got her leg amputated above her knee. She learned how to walk again. You know what I'm saying? So it bothered me because as a child, as I got older, I really had took on the role of being the man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the youngest. I'm the baby. But I took on that role quickly.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really have a childhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
A few memories. I got a lot of memories with her, but as a childhood, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I ain't really had that.
Right.
So.
And that's one thing I will say though, like, even though you went through that, like, bro, like we always say, I know you lost your parents, but with me, you got a brother.
Real shit.
And I've never saw you use that as an excuse.
Right.
Ever.
Yes.
So that's my take on mental health. Like, since we discussed it, like, man, shit gonna happen. It's fucked up. It happened to you as so young.
Right.
And it happens to people so young because my mom and dad is still here. So I can't say I truly understand what you went through or still going through.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like you ain't use it as no excuse.
Right.
So why should somebody else?
Right.
But see, I was very strong though, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have that strong will.
Yes.
Everybody ain't got, you know what I'm saying, broad shoulders.
Yes.
Right.
Everybody can't carry that weight.
And some things that people use, like he used it as to bring him up.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff like that will tear a person down. If you're not strong willed, you know what I'm saying? Like you just some people can't handle everything
Why
that
we
other
not
people can
strong
handle.
though? Like, why?
We may be.
Yeah,
but
I'm saying like,
there's others
is it a special formula? I mean, like you said earlier, like the way you brought up
Yeah.
is
like for example, like my mom, she raised 4 kids by herself, but the way she was raised back in the day, to show us love, it was always abuse. Like, you know, she would beat us. My mama would beat the shit out of us. That was the only way that she got shown that I care about you. You know what I'm saying? That was the only thing that she knew. So us growing up, we thinking, oh damn, we gotta get the fuck up out of here because she just beating us. She going through whatever she going through. She's still not healed from a child. So she trying to grow and heal, and she can't do that because she got us and she got so many other things affecting her. So it's like I moved out of my house when I was 16 years old. All of us was gone by 16 because it's just like at some point, you know, when a
you're
person
still in school at 16,
still in
right?
school at 16,
So
high school.
where did you move though? Like how?
I worked at McDonald's, saved my money. I bought my first car, it was a 1999 Honda. I mean, just getting it out the mud. Just
Right.
I rented a house, I rented a trailer in the country. Just like I said, getting out the mud. I got pregnant at 17. I had my little boy at 18 years old. And I just knew I couldn't go back to my mama, so I had to figure it out. It was hard. I mean, I done went without lights, without water, without gas.
Right.
To a point where it's just me, my little boy, the phone, the flow, a blanket. Like, it was hard. But what I went through, not many people can endure, you know. I turned to, damn, I'm going through this, but fuck, I gotta go to work. I gotta go hard. I gotta grind. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Some people turn to drugs. They turn to alcohol. They turn to the gun. They turn to pills. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't. A lot of people just don't take on to it. So that's why my take on mental health is, yeah, you know, everybody go through shit, but not everybody can say, okay, well, I'm gonna let this make me stronger.
Right.
People are weak, and we only human.
And I think that's what it's hard for me to, I guess, because the way I am, like, that's accept and see that people are really weak and really be needing.
Right.
It's soft.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays, it's soft. Man.
You know what I'm saying? So.
But to piggyback off what you said, like a lot of people go through trauma, loss, you know what I'm saying, loved ones, and they turn to drugs, they turn to alcohol. Yeah. I used to smoke weed all day.
Yeah,
Me
sure.
too.
All day.
All day, every
until
day.
I'm numb. I don't want to feel nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that's when weed is recreational. But when you do it to the extent that I was doing it,
Right.
I was abusing it.
That's
yeah,
abuse.
I was abusing it.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't realize that because I haven't really, I ain't healed from everything dealing with my mother. With my father, it was fairly easy because I didn't really know him.
Yeah, right,
I had that relationship with him.
Right.
I had 12 years on the earth with my mother.
Right.
So shit, that was a little more hectic for me to deal with because that's my first love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's like losing your first love
Right.
to me. So I didn't really get over that. It took me 14 years to get over that. No cap to you. It took me 12, 14 years to get over that. And I remember going through relationships, friendships, like treating people like they was expendable because what I need you for.
Right.
If I could live this life without my mother, I could live this life without you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not the right way to look at people because
for sure.
you turn cold shoulders to a lot of good people like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And I looked at a lot of people like that, like, man, you expendable. I could find another you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But shit.
Not everybody replaceable.
Not everybody replaceable. It's a few people in my life right now that I don't need nobody, but man, when them times get hard and life will really be life.
Right.
You can't picture life without them.
I need these people.
I need them.
I need these people. But
so when those things happen, then like, so who you started staying with, like where you was living, like?
for me,
Yeah.
by myself, brother.
You and your sister?
Oh yeah, the house in Bellevue, that's it. The house, that was it, bro. My
Bitch,
grandma.
don't say by myself, nigga. I know them people don't know.
You know what I'm saying? 12 years old, bro. 12 years old. By 14, I'm 14, Dre's 15. My grandmother in the house, but you know how it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My grandmother there, but she's not there. My auntie's there, but they not there. You know, but I leaned on my aunties for certain things. You know, my Aunt Dean had 4 or 5 kids, so she used to I need to go here, I need to go there.
Right.
So I leaned on her for that. I leaned to my parents for more of a mother figure because she's there. She's more reachable. You know what I'm saying? She only had one son, so she know how it feels to just give all your attention, all your love to just one person. But with a brick, I didn't even get that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I didn't get it because it wasn't coming in the forms that I was understanding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So everybody, I became emotional and intelligent at a very young age.
Yeah.
And I was already strong, so they didn't gravitate towards me whenever the whole thing went down.
Right.
They gravitated toward my sister.
Right. So
you know,
like that's where it was needed.
That's
most.
that's what they felt.
Yeah,
she need this more than what he do.
But
you got to check on the strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm strong, brother. But man, what if I needed you? What if I took a different route and really went to that gun and really blew my brains out?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then how y'all would have felt?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we never sat down and had that conversation.
Right.
You never asked me if I was okay. Randall did. You feel me?
Right.
But all in all, I never had those thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I was stronger than I had those thoughts. And prayer, just everything.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was never an issue for me. Oh shit, I'll go lay down in your house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could talk to you and Miss Ivory all day. Ain't even got to talk. I just be there.
Right.
Cool. I'm at a peaceful environment.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that was major for me. But it's not everybody can cope with that.
No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people go to drugs and go to strong drugs.
Yeah.
And never come back from it.
Right.
Never come back from it. But man, you got to. It's life, man. Our script is written before we are born.
Yes. So
sure, you can't be mad at the dealer for the cause. You want to
right. You right.
You got to play the hand you dealt to the best of your ability.
Yes. Yes, indeed. I agree with that.
Back to you moving out so early. So you say you had your first child. Couldn't go back to your mama.
Couldn't go back.
Like that wasn't even an option.
Not at all.
Y'all 4 kids. Did y'all why y'all never thought of how old are your other siblings?
I'm the baby.
So
The only girl. Yeah. And I have a brother who's 30. I have another brother, he's 32, and my oldest brother is 33.
Oh, y'all's getting dropped back to back.
Mama got us out the way. Quick. I don't know what
So you say y'all all left at 16, y'all never like thought about like being together, like getting a spot together, or everybody was really.
It's crazy because the way our house was ran is like, I don't know, it's like we 4 different beings, you know?
Right.
My mama didn't raise us up to be close because her and her siblings weren't close.
Right.
So it's like we all in separate rooms. We just being ourselves at the end of the day. We come home. My oldest brother, he was in the street, so he come home, go to sleep, and wake up and do it all over again. We barely would even see him. Like we would really cross paths and would say a word to each other.
Right.
So it's like we all grew up just being different. And by my oldest brother being the oldest, he would take like a lot, especially with me being the only girl. Like my mom would come, you know, she'll get abusive and he would take it for me. Or he would, you know, he didn't wrote a letter before. I never forget. He said, you know, I'm leaving, I'm running away. Only thing I want is my CDs and my little sister. All that other shit, you can have it. But we just really had to grow. We grew up and now we're close.
Yeah, I was like,
we grew up buying closer once we got older. And honestly, it took for me to do that because it's like I always found love outside of my house. I got a lot of friends and a lot of their families take me in as their own. It's like I would never say that I don't have family because I got family. It don't take blood to be family, and I learned that at a very, very young age.
Right.
So it's like I got the love that I always needed. I got the family that I always needed. But me being the only, like I got kids now, so I don't want them to grow up and feel like the only family they have is outside of their own family. You know what I'm saying? So try to grow up behind, try to grow close. I got a brother doing time in Angola right now. He's doing 10 years, so.
You mind telling us what you in jail for?
Attempted murder,
10 for attempted, that's crazy.
Yeah. Then he.
How long you been down?
His time's short now. He coming home at 25.
That's something you excited about?
Oh yes.
That's
my twin now. That's my brother. Like my 2 older brothers, they have the same daddy, and me and him, we share the same daddy. So it's like that's really
right.
That's really my
So how knowing how you grew up and how your mother tried her best, but the love really wasn't there. What's some things like you do for your kids now to try to make them?
Oh, I tell them I love them 100 times a day.
I think that's important.
I can probably count on 2 hands how many times my mama told me that she
I was just about to say, like, we was just brought up on so much tough.
Yeah.
Like, we know tough you love us.
Right.
But But tell
Well, we
me
don't say that
sometimes.
shit like.
Hug me, embrace
It
me,
wasn't
kiss
said.
me.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Like growing up and how we was growing up, it wasn't said. It was
Right.
shown.
Yes, it was
Yeah,
shown.
shit, right.
My mama
You
think.
got clothes.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, and then you got a roof over your head.
My
and
mama
they
said
hit
it
you
all
in
the
head.
time. I
Fuck
took
this
you to the
roof.
doctor. I made sure you went to school.
Yeah,
You got a
yeah.
roof over your head. But
Right.
goddamn, what a love.
Right,
is.
right. We don't even, honestly, we don't even care about none of that. Cause I talk to my little boy. I tell him I make sure he know I love him anytime
Yes.
he's in my
Right,
presence.
Yes.
He like and I said I gotta go to work, Carlo. Why?
Right.
I don't. You can stay here. Like you ain't gotta go to work.
Yeah.
We don't care about no money. None of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure.
Man, we got
Don't
the roof
you?
in a box and he
Yes.
good.
Right.
You know
And I
what I'm
see,
saying?
growing up, like, when my mama and daddy split, so it's like, I'm with my daddy, so I'll say, like, it wasn't so much for as, like, a man telling a man, like, you love him, like.
Right.
So I feel like that's the thing, like, we done got over too now. It's like, man, nigga, life's short, this shit real. Like,
That shit real, yes.
tell who you love, it is.
You might not be there.
Yes.
Don't wait to go post 30 posts, I miss you, I love
Exactly.
you. Bitch, I can't
It's
see
too
that,
late.
though.
It's too late.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
sure.
Like, so that was my thing. So now, like, in our relationship, like, that nigga was hard on me, but like, growing up, I understood, like, he really was trying to prepare me for
Life.
life.
Yes.
Like,
Right.
just going back, like, saying, like, with my kids, like, they don't, all they know is, like, they just living, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But you don't know what I had to do to pay the mortgage
Right.
this month.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm really, man, I'm
But
like,
it's our job to make sure that they don't know.
Right.
Right. But I understand what Pops them was saying
Yeah.
now a little bit.
Now you really see though.
Now
I
we
get
grown,
it.
and that's
Right.
why I
But
say,
you
like,
still can say you love me at the same
yes.
time.
Right.
My mama, she raised me on survival, but at the end of the day, like, I had to turn around and tell her years ago, I thank you. Because had it not been me being raised on survival, hey, this world is harsh, man. I would be fucked up. I wouldn't be able to make it.
I said that a while back. I said I don't think I'll be the same person I am. Like as independent, as aggressive, as passionate I am. If I had my mother and my father in my life.
Right.
No lie. Like I'll probably be very dependent on them.
Yeah.
Right.
Looking, man, because who you go to when you know what I'm saying? You need advice.
Right.
You got nowhere to turn. Who you going? You got to look into self. That's it.
Yep.
So I had to learn that quickly. And when I realized it and came over, I was like, yeah, I probably this was always written for me. I wouldn't be who I am without it. So it's sad to say, but I'm thankful for it because I know how to adapt
Yeah.
to a lot of things by dealing with that.
Yeah.
But what's your outlook on it itself? Because you come from 2-parent household. You had your father's still here, your mother is still here.
I mean, it's a blessing. Like my mama always say, like, she always kind of like say, like, your daddy, like, I think she think I like my daddy more, but like that's just who I end up staying with.
Right.
And back in the day and still now, like, when most parents split, the child go with the mom.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah.
I stay with my daddy because my mama, she just really didn't have shit figured out. I mean, she ended up figuring it out. She still looked out like I say, like a lot of people, like, of course, like he always had just jars. My mama providing that
Right.
because she don't really have the responsibility.
Right.
My daddy got it. Bitch, my dad, but you gonna go cut some grass. You gonna earn this shit around here.
Yeah.
So a lot of niggas be getting that shit fucked up, like thinking like a nigga just had a silver spoon, but you don't know what we went through.
Exactly.
Nigga, Pops was really going through it, like my daddy, and like emotional wise and shit like that. I feel like that's why I'm so strong. Like I really saw my daddy cry 3 times in my life, bro. I never forget. Like my mama gone. I guess like with marriage shit, something with IRS, some shit like that, dog. So I'm in the room. Like I always be in my room. Me and my daddy just wasn't close. Like it wasn't with sport. We was close, but we wouldn't like sit down, talk, all that shit.
Right.
And it was like, oh no, they took everything. They took everything. Like, man, what the fuck? So I went there and crying, holding his head. IRS took every dollar he had.
Right.
Say everything. So I saw him cry out that time. I was like, shit, it's gonna be all right. And he said, that's what really got him through. He's like, you telling me like it's gonna be all right. So he figured that shit out. I don't know how he did it, but shit, I remember one time like, so it's like 4th grade, my mom and them, they just split, so she wasn't on her feet like where she needed to be at. So I only could get the P. Millers for school that year. So that's kind of different. But being the person I am, I'm going to take what I got. I know how to clown. So niggas thinking like I'm just clowning with the P. Millers this year. Like,
Right.
But really, nigga, I couldn't
Get nothing else.
I couldn't get nothing else this time. But we know how to make a little look like a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's kind of my outlook on it. But like, me and my mom, I mean, shit, we close, but it's just not the. It's just a little different. Like,
Yeah. I get it, man.
But I mean, see, you ain't gotta tell me because I already know type shit. So, but in life itself, I think a man needs a father figure in his life for certain things, but he needs a mother as well to know how to really articulate your feelings, how to really be passionate about something.
Something like a woman.
Right.
Yeah, how to
The
really,
other side.
because your father not gonna sit there and tell you,
Right.
"I love you all day."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He not gonna really tell you, "Oh, how you feeling? Why you?" If you cry, if you fall, get your ass
Yes,
back up.
Right.
Yeah, for
Get your
sure.
ass back
I
up,
still
man.
do it with my little boy. Like,
Right.
Get the fuck up.
Man, if you fall with your mother, she gonna pamper you.
Yes.
Man, she gonna look out for you.
Right.
But you need both of that
You
so
need
you can
both.
really
You need
balance
both to balance it out.
understand
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
If you only got one, you grow up soft.
Yes.
Right.
If you got the other one, you grow up cold like a
Like a
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
So
sure.
I
you
agree with
need
that.
that balance. You need
Right.
that balance.
You think it also fall into like how sons and daughters is raised differently?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Because sons, parents are more harder, or just people in their life they're not gonna really cater towards you. They feel like you just dust it off. Whereas the women, they more so cater towards you.
They gonna cater towards it. But
Right.
what it is,
Do you have a girl?
I don't have
Oh,
daughters.
you just
I
got
just
two
have
boys.
2 boys.
what
I
it is-
raised my daughter the same way. Get the fuck up.
Man, I raised Harmony the same
Yeah,
way.
you
Like,
got nieces. Well, shit, you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Harmony been with me since she was a
Yeah, for
infant.
sure. Like,
Yeah.
So
get the fuck up. Like.
man, this what really touched me, really made me really do what I got to do in life. Man, I asked Harmony who her daddy is. She looked at me, she said, "You?" You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's deep.
Yeah,
That's
that's
deep.
Yeah,
That's
for
deep.
sure.
And especially when you actually know who your daddy is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I said, "You my daddy. Like, you do everything for me." That's what really made me really lock in and like,
Yeah.
I really gotta be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not just living for self. Even when I have my son, like I'm not just living for self.
Right.
It's a deeper
It's
brain.
a deeper. Yeah.
But as far as what you said, the father and the daughter relationship is gonna always be different from the mother and the son, because the father always gonna try to protect the daughter
Right.
Yeah.
more. The son, he gonna push him out there.
yeah.
Like, go experience this shit,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
for
dealt
sure.
with it. This is what my daddy did.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be different, and the mother and son relationship gonna be different because she's gonna try to stop him from doing that. She gonna cater to his needs. She gonna do the same thing for the daughter.
Yeah.
But
I'm spoiled behind my kids. They spoiled behind me. I'm spoiled behind them. I don't know what's worse.
I think that's how it really supposed to be.
Yeah.
Though, honestly.
Like
I think we gotta get all daughters ready for the real
The
the
real
real world.
Because
Like,
people really
yes.
they not out there for you like
Right.
that.
No,
You know what I'm
right.
they not.
Even just as far as like sex, just get them ready. Like
Right, but that's uncomfortable conversations.
right, but you gotta have them.
You gotta
I'd rather
have-
meet with you on game
Right.
about how
For
this
sure.
shit gonna go
For
down.
sure.
A nigga go teach in the street, now he done ran
Now you
game
know,
on you.
exactly.
It'll-
Exactly.
You know what I'm
But just
saying?
relationships,
fucked up.
relationships,
Exactly.
period. Like I really feel like men with daughters, I really feel like y'all have to set the example. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta sit there and you gotta look in the mirror and ask yourself a question. If my daughter bring home a man like me, would I be okay with that? You know what I'm saying? Like you really
It depends
gotta,
on what time you ask me in my life. man.
right.
Well, but I will say though,
We grow.
right.
We grow.
Every day we change. Every
Yeah.
day we grow.
Right.
We evolve.
I ain't just I'm always handling my business
Right.
on that side, but
Right.
I ain't like no just no fuck.
Right.
Bitch ass nigga.
That's
Right,
understandable. We evolve, but I'm just saying, as a man and as a whole, you gotta ask yourself that question. My
I ain't
daughter
gonna
bring
lie,
home
y'all
a man
damn near
like me.
worse than us. Y'all need to be asking.
Now,
Right.
look,
It's
don't.
It's
I want you to
No,
know,
like-
real. Like,
Not
fuck all
everybody
that.
like that.
Nah, they not. But I tell you what, a lot of women get looked at or portrayed as. It might be off the topic, but just because we on it, a lot of women get looked at as hoes because your friends are like that. So if all y'all out together, if it might be 3 good girls out of a 7 group of hoes. Excuse my French, but how can I tell the difference between y'all if y'all all together?
Well, first, don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh no.
No, if you don't know me, you don't know me.
Yeah, I don't know. It say I know. I don't know you.
Rico Charles.
Exactly.
The whole team going on.
Exactly. If I don't know you, but I know the 5 girls that you with, and I know they out there like that, I'm automatically looking at shit. She the 6'1".
Nah, don't do that. Don't do me that.
Oh yeah.
I don't really affiliate with. I don't really have myself around women like this.
So
I mean,
you more like, well, you grew up, all you had brothers, so you more, it's easier for you to friend with
guys. Yeah,
right,
I have way more guy friends than I have girlfriends. Like I always was like that since a little girl. Look, they got 70 niggas on the basketball court, 2 females, and
so you was like a little town boy at one point.
Right. You know what I'm asking? You know your father?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Me and my daddy are really, really close. I really feel like my dad knows me. I don't know if y'all really believe in zodiac signs or whatever.
No.
Well, we
have psychics in the hood.
We share the same zodiac sign, but my daddy, he really like. If I'm going through something as a woman, I'm gonna call my daddy before I call my mom. Like my mama, she cold. She done been through so much shit in her childhood. She cold hearted like a mug. She gonna run me out. But my daddy, he's gonna actually be there for me emotional wise. Like he gonna talk to me. Yes, that's my daddy. Like, and I really feel like every girl, your daddy, that's your first love. Like
vice versa.
That's your best friend. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And go back to what we was just talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I done ran out of my cup. But look, so let's jump. Man, you can answer your phone. This ain't fucking CNN and shit. Fuck, it might be one of them niggas who put that application in or something. You better get back at them.
Leave a voicemail.
Cause I sure sent the cash out.
So, with going through that, like, depression, have y'all ever dealt with depression? Like,
yes, I'm actually dealing with depression right now. It may look like I'm not, but depression is different on everybody, you know. I'm dealing with postpartum depression.
oh, I'm glad you said that.
Yes.
I need to talk about that.
I lost my brother a month before I had my baby boy.
So one of your brothers died?
Yeah. My second to oldest brother, he passed away. I lost him a month before I had my baby boy. He died on his birthday. Yeah, 2 days later was my baby shower, so I gotta put on this face and just act like I'm okay for the world. Right after I had birth, I had to have an emergency C-section. They found out I had an aneurysm, so I had to have surgery on the aneurysm. I actually coded 2 times in the hospital. They lost me, but I'm here. So yes, and it was just tough, man. Tough going through all that. I've always been interdependent. You know, at the time I was in a relationship. I'm not now, but I always knew that, you know, I can't depend on nobody.
Say she's single, boy.
She didn't do that.
Boy, shut up. But I'm just saying, like,
I'm gonna ask you this about the postpartum depression.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, obviously, I think it's real, but do you think it's?
I'll be damned.
Do you think it's because of
that's
the
excuses.
That's not no
That's
goddamn
excuses.
excuse.
But yeah,
Do you think it's because of the relationship with the father? Like, if you
right.
you got a good nigga and he there throughout the whole pregnancy, go with you to whatever, all the appointments.
I
don't think you should have no goddamn postpartum depression.
You probably don't think that you should, but you have to understand when a woman have a baby, 11 layers of her opens up.
Right.
So that means we have to come back to being us emotionally, physically, spiritually. Like, we have to learn ourselves all over again. I don't know if y'all. I don't think a man will.
Well, let me ask you this: Did you get
I think
pregnant
it's 11
intentionally?
layers.
I mean, like, was it planned? Like, you was trying to have a baby, or did it just happen?
I mean, it wasn't trying, but I was in love, so if it would have happened,
You wasn't good
I
with
was good with it.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So like, I didn't just have a baby just to say, hey, that's my baby daddy.
Right.
No.
I think the shit really happened whenever the nigga just like not there. And he just dogged the girl.
No.
Pregnancy.
Look, my look on postpartum, Lord Jesus. What's that shit called? Postpartum. Depression is like, I think it'd be more so about your body don't look the same. Like, I'll be seeing
It's all of that.
I think it's more internal.
It's all of that.
I think it's more internal.
For one,
like you pregnant, your body gonna change. Accept it like it is what the fuck it is. get in the gym, shake the fuck back. That's what you want to do.
I'm
like,
about to choke his ass.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's excuses, man.
That's not excuses.
Fucking excuses.
No, that's not.
I don't see the reason why I'm biased with it. I'll say biased, but like I'm 50-50 with it. Cause how can you become depressed after you just had this baby? You so in love with this baby. This baby is connected to you. It's come out of you. When you have a baby, it got to do skin to skin.
Right.
So like, how do you become depressed after you have just given birth?
I'm telling you, as women, our bodies are so open. It's just it's different. Like I can't really explain it to you because if you're not a woman, I feel like y'all still not gonna feel me. Like just to answer your question, like you asked, if it was because of the relationship.
Right.
No, it's not wholly because of the relationship. But if you have a man that's treating you right, that's doing good, that's sticking by your side, you know, y'all make it after the baby, it helps.
It'll help.
It helps. It doesn't make it, but it helps. But you got somebody dogging you out, you gonna be sick. You gonna be
depressed
be
doing
fucked
depressed.
up. Yes.
I can feel that. I can feel that.
And then to answer your question, like, you know, yeah, after I had my baby, I looked at myself and was like, damn, I went from a 10 to a 2. I'm fucked up. So yes, it still. That's why sometimes you the nigga that you had the I'm saying nigga, I ain't
whatever. Not
the dude that you had the baby for, you know what I'm saying? If it'll help if he's still complimenting you, if he's still making you feel pretty, if he's still making you, you know what I'm saying, feel like, because we do lose ourselves. We lose ourselves in many ways, and physically is one, you know. Everything is just different, and it takes time. I never went through postpartum depression for my first kid, but this was my first C-section as well. So I don't know if that made a difference because my first one was natural.
But you got the undercut or the one down the middle?
The undercut.
All right, that's a good one.
That's the good one, yeah.
Yeah, that one down the middle. I don't know.
I don't think they do that one no more.
I hope not, because I told my baby mama, you ever get that cut with, it's over with.
Now you see,
because you got like two bellies like this shit. Like, no disrespect with, you know what I'm saying? But,
man, y'all
but I want to jump back to like,
you say you got two bellies.
it's like, man, you say your brother died on his birthday, and the first thing came to my mind, Wayne, was like, your death day can be your birthday.
Your birthday.
You heard me? I have never really
take that.
My brother
saw it
died
happen like nobody was like, man, somebody
on
died
his birthday. And what was so, I kind of knew something was going on. See, my brother, he was gay. And like I said, we grew up 4 different beings. We all wasn't close. We didn't get along. I hadn't talked to my brother in like 8 months, honestly. Like, because he was gay, but he was drama queen gay. Like, it was just always some shit with him. Right. So for me, I'm gonna protect my peace. It can be mama, daddy, brother, sister, whatever. If we gotta stay clear of each other, we stay clear of each other. But I love that's my brother.
Yeah,
like, we grew up in the same household, everything. And that's another thing. You got some family, like, make it right with y'all people, man. Because you can't, it ain't no I'm sorry or no coming back from that shit. Like, not every day I just got to live with the fact that I ain't talked to my brother in 8 months before he passed away. But that day he was on Facebook, and I just kind of knew something was wrong because I had messaged him on Facebook, happy birthday. He hadn't messaged me nothing back. But he was on Facebook the day before on live. He usually go live, talking shit, do whatever he got to do. I ain't hear nothing from him. He ain't say nothing. And I don't know, you know, I just kind of felt it. So about, it was 11 o'clock that night, I got a phone call. And it was his sister on his daddy's side. She called me, she told me, she said, matter of fact, it was his cousin. He called, she said, man, you need to call your mom. She said, we just found Mom dead in the house. I'm like, damn. At that moment, it's like, because I'm living with my ex-boyfriend at the time, and we literally live 5 minutes apart from each other. But I got to ask for the location because I haven't talked to him in so long to put it in my GPS to realize, damn.
And y'all stay that close and didn't talk for 8 months? I've been living 5
minutes from my brother, and we didn't talk in that long. Like, it just...
Y'all never ran across each other? Like,
never ran across each other. Nothing? You know, I work a lot. So most of the time I'm on the road, I'm not really around anyways. But it's still like, damn, like... And I couldn't even drive 5 minutes by myself. I'm like, I can't go there by myself. Like, I can't face it, you know. So I go to Appaloosas to pick up my mama. And she all, you know, we get in the car. We on our way to Lafayette because he was living in Lafayette. And she just loses it. I'm like, hey, I can't drive. You going through this? I got to go drop you back home because it was just too much at the time. But, yep, long story short, my brother passed away on his birthday. Rest in peace, May 20th. And he told he was on the phone with my grandmother. He take pop pills, smoke weed. You know, he was thinking like, man, I'm going to get so high, I'm going to die today. I swear to God, he told it to my grandmother.
I just watched something
and this one he got a fentanyl.
Yeah,
He bought a pill from somebody and.
But a lot of people
Fucking
say
fentanyl.
like, and I know you be reading
Shit
the books
crazy.
like, we really be writing our own story and calling all shit like just saying some shit like that. It's
And
like
some people feel they dead. Some people speak on that shit and it really happens.
It's all about manifestation, the power of the tongue. People really don't take that
That's serious.
for. They don't take it for what it really is.
right.
Like you, bro. Like you, the power of your tongue is very strong, bro. Everything you do, everything you say you gonna do, you manifest it and you put it out there. But I'm saying that can happen the bad way also.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you dwell in it, if you continue to just speak bad upon yourself, that's what it's gonna be.
That's what it's gonna be.
You know what I'm saying? You continue to speak good, that's what it's gonna be, even if it's not right now. It's gonna be that.
Yeah.
But you gotta put yourself in position for that.
But that's my thing. That's why I say I don't really believe in the mental health shit, bro.
It's like you.
Cause me, like, just for example, like, let's just say I need, like, my mama hate when I say this. Everybody be hating when I say this shit. Like, let's just say I need the mortgage paid by tomorrow and I ain't got it. I look you straight in your face and say, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah, we got to.
But that's just how I think. Like, that's always my words. Like, I'll figure it out. Like,
Right.
it's never like, man, what if this shit really? What if I don't figure it out?
Right.
My mind, like, just always like on some.
I get
Figuring it
I
out
get the
shit.
fact that you say, okay, the words come out, we're gonna figure it out. But mentally, you still thinking like, damn, how? That's what mental health come in. It don't have to be verbal. You know what I'm saying?
You just in tune with
you don't
yourself.
You don't have to say it out loud.
A lot of people don't.
But you still trying to figure like, damn, man.
It's like a self-reflective.
Yes.
Right. Like your mental health itself is in a good space. Because some bad shit happen, we gonna make it work.
Yeah, right.
Turn shit to sugar. You know what I'm saying? We can make it work. But a lot of people, they can't. Man, it could be us. What we call small, it might be big to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's they and you don't know what else they dealing with. So that's just piling up relationships, family, life, kids. Now my bills due.
Yeah.
It's a first now. You know what I'm saying? So that everything's piling up.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like me going through so much shit. Like I said, I lost my brother. I had the baby. I had a breakup.
So how you deal with it though? Like what you use to?
God.
What keeps you going? Like,
Prayer, God. That's the only thing I can say. God. I done had moments where I'm contemplating suicide. Like I'm actually taking a medicine right now for depression. Seeking a therapist, you know what I'm saying? I actually going back and forth to the doctor trying to find myself.
You saying some good shit because like that's another thing I really like. I get it, but like I don't really
That's not how
believe in
we
it.
brought up.
I don't believe in the therapist shit. Like
You don't believe in it
No,
because we
like, what
wasn't
can
taught it. We wasn't taught that it was okay to go sit down and tell somebody our problems. We was just taught to fucking figure it the fuck out.
Right.
so you think your therapist
let me
helping? Like
let me tell you. Bro, me and my mom were riding the other day. We riding going to the store. And we just talking. And I'm telling her, I'm like, Mom, I'm depressed. Oh, you ain't depressed. You doing this, you doing that, going do your hair, going do your nails. Oh, ain't shit wrong with you. You ain't depressed. If you depressed, I'm depressed too. Like, she really taking it for a joke. So I start crying. I'm like, I'm really depressed. She's still looking at me, telling me ain't nothing wrong with me.
well, like, I might not.
What the hell?
I might not say it like her, but I might not be the friend for you.
Right.
Cause I don't like when people. I just be like, man, we gotta get right. Like, keep going, man. We can't be in this.
That's what she's saying.
This shit. It's really serious.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's their job.
That's why I'm seeking a therapist help.
Bro, who
because
you keep looking at out here?
Man, Dre supposed to pull up, drop the mother ball.
Oh.
That's why seeking a therapist helps because the people you grew up around or the people that raised you, they may make it feel like, you know what I'm saying?
You tripping.
You going through some shit, but they looking at you like, oh, you ain't going through shit. Like I say, depression looks different on everybody. Yeah, I might go do my nails, I might go do my hair, I might walk in.
You still gotta maintain,
I'm
like,
masking it.
but I'm fucking dying inside.
I'm masking it.
And y'all can't even see that.
Bro, I was depressed for years, bro, but you would never know it because I don't bring it up in conversations. I don't use it as a crutch. I'm still gaining and maintaining. I'm still laughing in your face. I'm laughing at everybody. I'm operating normally.
Yeah.
But when I get it by myself,
It's
and
different.
I'm in my room by myself, I got 1,000 thoughts running through my head a minute, bro. I never contemplated on suicide. I always knew that's not the route.
Right.
To me, personally, that's the weakest route you could take.
Right.
It's the weakest route you could take. But I never, like, by myself, that's when my thoughts really run wild.
So
I agree about suicide being, you know what I'm saying, a weak route, but I still have, I'm not saying that I'll be a person to go through with it, but I still have sat there and contemplated because it's like, I just got to a point in my life where I didn't want to feel no pain. Like, I don't want to feel nothing. But then I think about, damn, my kids, what kind of pain they going to feel? You know what I'm saying? So I can't. That's not an option.
So what when you say like you contemplating, like I need like when like I need some deep, like one morning you just wake up and be like, fuck it, like I'ma just.
No, it takes a series of things to go through that. You know, they might just start. Like I say, depression is different. Like me, my grieving process is different. Some days I'm up, some days I'm down. You know, it done been days where I'm fucking financially, I'm trying to figure out damn what I'm gonna do. I didn't work in 4 months. I just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? I just lost my brother. Work the career path that I'm in. Work slow right now. Like I can't even get to work. Like what am I gonna do? So it's just like you're just trying to figure out so much at one time. It's like fuck it. Like being gone to be better than being here. At least I won't be thinking. Like you know, it's just it takes a series of things to get there. But only the strong survive.
So let me ask you this.
Gotta get through it.
Even though you was contemplating, I said that right? I know y'all be on my head. Contemplating that, did you ever like take the route of like writing a letter, making a post? Like, are you the type like, if I'm gonna do this shit, I'm gonna do it? Cause I feel like a lot of times
It'd be attention.
Like that's your way of calling for help.
Right.
Yeah.
Just say you fucking need help. Exactly. Don't go write no fucking book on Insta. I'm already on that bitch trying to read it. I'm really fast forwarding this shit. I'm skipping that bitch to get to the end of something you're talking about.
That's not funny.
I'm really skipping.
You know what I'm saying? Like
at the end, I won't, man.
Because if you don't do it now, I'll do it. Bitch, you bullshit, dog. You playing with life out here.
Right. Cause now I don't
man, y'all fucked up.
No, real though.
I feel it.
Man,
I feel it, but
I
feel it from the other side too.
And they got a number.
What if those
1-800? I think suicide. It gotta be gay.
But what if those people don't have somebody to go to?
Man, they got people that
go
that.
Oh,
you just said therapist. They gotta go there.
You have to really be in that state of mind to understand what these people be feeling, because I haven't posted it on social media. Well, on Facebook the other day I did post. I'm like, you know, like I just feel like it wasn't a suicide note. It was just feelings.
Right.
Like I feel like I just want to end it. Yeah, I just want to end it all. But what my kids gonna do? But at the end of the day, while I'm thinking about everybody else who thinking about me, like what about what I want?
The strong need to
so
show
I'm just venting at the end of the day. But I've sent a text message to my closest friends, my brother, and just letting them know like I'm tired.
Right.
Like I'm tired.
That's venting though.
Right.
My thing is, what I don't like, I could agree with Marlo on this shit. If you are contemplating suicide and you run to social media, I can't respect it.
Or if you do run to social media and you get it done,
I respect you.
You handled your business. That's what you said.
I ain't gonna bullshit.
You stood on it.
You stood on it. You said it and you did it. Because one thing is one thing to do it, to contemplate it and do it privately. But once you go to social media and put the world in your business, you either seeking attention or you really.
But look.
So now when you say it again, I might even take your shit.
Oh yeah, and you'll bluff.
Right.
Man,
it's like the boy crying wolf.
Right.
But when I put that on Facebook, honestly, like I said, I never put anything for sympathy or empathy, but I've always been an outlet for people. You know what I'm saying? Because people go through shit, the same things, and don't nobody want to say nothing.
Right.
And they be like, oh, because people gonna judge me. At the end of the day, only God can judge you. Yeah. Because the same people that's judging you, they going through worse shit and more than a little.
Yeah, for real.
You can do good or bad, people gonna judge you. So me,
that's why I hate when people say I don't judge nobody. Bitch, it's just
everybody.
You judging people every day
just by looking at them.
Yeah.
It's like once I decided I'm gonna speak up, like when my mom was abusing me, I wasn't saying shit. When I went to school one day, she had been whipped my ass. I don't know what I did or what she was thinking. And one day I went to my counselor and I just spoke up. I'm like, man, I'm tired of this shit. Like I
heard you was bad though.
I was not bad. I was never ever a bad child.
What that shit called?
Bullshit. You
hey,
my fucking
what that shit called?
Never a bad child.
What that shit called? Corporate punishment? There wasn't no corporate punishment.
No. My mom was the type, she could be on the phone with somebody and they piss you off and she gonna take it out on you.
Right.
Yeah, she just was.
You got a relationship with your grandmother?
No. My grandmother didn't raise my mom. My mom was raised by my great grandma because they don't even have a relationship. And it goes
Your
back
great-grandmother?
Yeah.
Your mother and her mother.
My mother and her mother.
All right.
My mother's mother raised her.
Right.
Yeah.
You got relationship with your great grandmother?
I was never born.
Right. I was about to ask you, like, how did...
That shit is generational, man.
Yeah, that's all about to ask you.
I'm actually writing a book, Generational Curses. Like, that shit fucks you up, man.
But it's up to you to break that.
It's up to you to break it.
But you have to be emotionally intelligent.
Yes.
You have to be able to digest certain situations.
And with me, I'm a very emotional person. Like, I cry for just about anything. It's funny I ain't crying now. Like, it's the Hennessy, though.
You welcome.
It's the Hennessy.
You welcome.
I would have been crying.
I'm not an emotional person.
And I took my medicine from my therapist. I took my medicine and it's helping.
It's
balancing.
I'm not an emotional person.
I'm very.
Y'all, you might not believe me, but I'm an introvert, bro. To a certain extent, I can't be around people I cannot be around people that long.
Yeah, cause I can't be around you for a long time. Time almost
We better
up.
cut that.
Time almost up
I'm
right
trying
now.
to tell you, but like I love my peace. I love being by myself, bro. Like it's just I'm not emotional, but if I'm passionate about something, I'm gonna express that to you.
Right.
Like no man, I don't care about being judged. None of that. If I love you, man, I'm gonna tell you that shit
Right.
in front of 1,000 niggas.
Yeah.
You know that shit, man. I'm all I love you, nigga.
Right.
And that goes for anybody, but I don't cut nothing show you that I love you or I don't like you.
Right.
And it's
Some more.
crazy.
No in between.
No, I just
Like when we talk about shit like that, like me and Joe Bell like be talking about depression, like shit, like people going through it, like and then was like, oh, you ever be depressed? And I really told him like no, like, but then he brought up something that I didn't think about, and I was like, okay, if you look at it that way, maybe I was, but I didn't.
Right.
I didn't see it.
How do you know if you've been depressed or not?
see.
I didn't know until he brought up that point, and I was like, okay, I guess that was a time I was depressed. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got their outlook of it differently. See, as far as life itself, I don't think you experienced nothing like that. But you was deep into football.
Right.
So whenever something go your way with football, that might have been the time that you experienced it.
Right,
but you just didn't address it.
But that's what he said though. He was like, so the year you got out, you ain't get drafted. Like you ain't watched football like that whole year. Like I asked you to come to the Saints game with me with the Woo. He was like, you wouldn't watch. You ain't want to see it. So that was a form of like depression.
Yeah.
Like, but I didn't see it that way. I was just like, and I ain't fucking with that right. So I mean, other than that shit, but like you said, I ain't really have. Blessed like parents still. My grandma died, but she was 89, so it's like I feel like you did your time. Like that's a blessing.
That's a blessing.
Like you lost your mom and daddy early. Like you've been here for. You know what I'm saying? Like
I was telling somebody that the other day, man. You remember it was just the older folks passing away.
Now this
shit ain't got no age limit. I guess it been like that, but we just didn't see it.
No, I don't even think it been like that.
I don't think
it's
been like that. Like this generation really changed a lot of things because
I got chills.
Like growing up, we wouldn't know about it, but our parents, our uncles, they were dealing with depression and everything else. They was turning to drugs.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The strong shit.
Right, but they don't.
But that's their era.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they think that shit, weed was nothing to them. Weed was like a joke. You know what I'm saying? You smoking pot, nigga. That's what you supposed to do. If you going through some shit.
Right.
But shit, you know what I'm saying? It gravitated back to weed. You know what I'm saying? Codeine, fentanyl, but shit. Now, nigga, the young niggas is the junkies.
Right. And now you don't know what's in the shit.
You don't know what's in it.
Like back then, them niggas knew they got them a good
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But bro,
Now they lacing your shit.
that shit even go with kids. Like if your son or daughter is ADHD, you take them to the doctor, they prescribe them Adderall.
Right.
That's meth.
Yeah.
If you take Adderall right now and take a pill, says nigga meth is in it.
Right.
That's meth, bro. You putting meth. You putting a concentrated dose of methamphetamine in your child, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Realize this nigga's snorting that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That shit will keep you up. You won't have an appetite. Will you be focused? Yes, sir. You will. But hey, it got its ups and downs, brother.
Right.
I'll never be a supporter of putting medicine on the child.
Right.
Cause he running around.
Right. Shit, at the end of the day, bitch, stay outside. You either in
or you out.
So go run your ass
want you to run. I want you to run all day.
Tie your ass
So
out.
7 o'clock come, man, you tired.
Yeah, for sure you gonna sleep.
What?
That's a good point though, cause
Yeah.
shit, a lot of shit that's getting prescribed, they say like doctors the real
Drug
dealers.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Real
shit
drug
like
dealer.
that. But yeah, most definitely, man. So you had one boy, now you got another one.
Yes.
What's his name? How old is he?
Avery, 6 months. Who y'all? Pandemic babies. Let me tell you,
They
baby.
really
different.
fucked up.
They different.
different.
They really
I'm about to
fucked
choke
up.
my little girl. She really trying me
They're
like.
different.
Man, my little boy. I mean, my first little boy. He 9 years old. He'll be 10 in the upcoming year. He was just so. I barely even knew he was there half the time. Humble, quiet, just. But this one here,
Keep you on your toes.
keep me on my toes.
You want some more?
No,
No more?
no more. That's why I want
You
to
know
say
you
about
don't-
the applications. If y'all looking for some kids,
You don't control
apply.
that though. You don't control that though. Unless you're on birth control or something, but you don't need to be on that either, cause that ain't good. That's another.
But then
You know what
that's
I'm
another
saying?
thing that I dealt with too after having this little boy. Like I lost so much blood, I had to get 8 pints of blood after I had my baby. Like after me coding and all that. Like I said, I still have an aneurysm. They couldn't remove it because I just had the C-section. So I had like still got an aneurysm inside of me. They just had the surgery and they called it off. They wanted me to do a hysterectomy, but they don't want me to do one because I'm so young. So I mean, whatever's in God's will, I mean, it is what it is.
That's what it is.
I don't want any more kids. No, I'm not saying if I be a man and ain't got no kids and he want.
You just said it.
It all depends.
Yeah,
it all
yeah.
depends.
Now, what if you give
Just
her
apply. Just put your application.
right? She gonna go
We're
over.
gonna talk
Make
about
sure
it
you put
later.
your intentions in the
And
script.
look, read the small print.
It's gonna be a while for this one drops. So mine at the top right now.
But, I don't know, bro. I think people really should seek therapists.
Yes.
I think they should, because we have a different look on it because that wasn't
Yes.
in our household. Like our mother and fathers and grandmothers, they definitely go to
Yes.
therapy.
Right.
You
They
know what I'm
always.
saying?
Yes.
Hey, bro, my grandmothers and my aunties, they was in the field.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
sure.
So they ain't know nothing about no therapist, bro. But I definitely think we should.
But I still
We
be feeling
we definitely should. Because
Like-
at the end of the day, it's like me speaking to a therapist. I don't know you. You don't know me.
But
Exactly.
I feel that's the fucked up part. Cause
No,
that's what I was just
no,
about. Listen though. Cause this is what I'm about to say. Cause me and Lus, I'm heated. He had went and put something on Facebook like that. I feel like, bitch, you know we all here for you.
But-
You can fucking talk to
But
us.
social media, I don't respect nothing that somebody. If you vent to social media,
It's for attention.
that's for attention. I don't care what it is, bro. That's my opinion. That's my opinion, bro.
But I feel like I can talk to Rob about anything.
Yeah.
Right.
So why I'm gonna go fucking talk to this stranger?
Because a lot of these dudes is yes men, bro. A lot of these girls be yes men.
Right.
You not build your fucking team, bro.
well, that's-
if you got a team full of yes men, somebody got
Somebody-
to go.
all of them
Somebody
gotta go.
all of them gotta go.
All
I
of them
agree
gotta
with
go.
that.
We gotta
I
start
don't
from
have no
scratch.
yes men on my team. At the end of the day, my friends gonna get on my ass. If I'm fucking up, they gonna let you know. They
It's
gonna
all
let me
about
know.
if your friends hold you
Look,
accountable.
But a lot
you
of people
fucking up.
don't take like I know how I am. I'm straight raw, so I feel like maybe you might can talk to him better because
Right. Your
he might give it to you a little
a little
different.
Yeah.
softer.
Yeah.
Like, your relationship is different with him, so you
Yeah.
might take
Right,
it.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right.
that's like Lust and Bud.
Right.
You gotta know how
You
to
know what I'm saying? I
navigate.
feel like Lust and listen to Bud
Yeah.
before you listen to anybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Cause I'm saying, fuck you, bitch, get it. Like,
Like, exactly.
like,
Man, when we went to Ruth Chris, bro, I caught Lust by his side. I said, bro, I always mind me telling you that. I said, bro, you gotta do better. Like, I'm keeping a brick with you. Like, it's only me and you. I'm not gonna put it in the group because it's an audience.
yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? You might feel like a nigga trying to belittle you or check you.
Right.
I said, bro, you gotta do better, dick. Like,
Right.
you got a daughter, nigga. You got a life. You gotta do better. Like, that shit just ain't it.
Right.
But it all goes back to mental health, being emotionally intelligent,
Right.
being ready to actually. If you don't see a problem, that's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's
Yeah.
the problem. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get rid of your crutches. Drugs, alcohol, weed, pills, bro. Even some people is a crutch.
It's a crush.
That's a crutch. So if you have nothing to lean on, you got no choice but to stand on your own too.
Right.
You feel me? So once you really do that and understand that, that's when you really actually grow.
Yes.
But another thing what people really don't like about mental health, bro, they don't like open up them old wounds. Nobody like talking about old wounds and pouring salt in them.
You feel like it's over with.
But
like,
you have to.
But once you ignoring it.
You have
It's
to.
easy to move on if you ignoring it.
It's not healed. You have to. That's why I say like I still got. Is the baby girl that's inside of me that's not healed. I still got childhood trauma.
Exactly.
Like I still.
So why you want to get in a relationship and shit like, or just anything if you not healed yet? I feel like you need to figure that shit you out first.
Right.
It's like you have to see me. My dad is in my life now because as I got older, you know what I'm saying? Me and him started to get closer.
Right.
Man, that's a great thing. I feel like that's true. Like a lot of women who never, like experienced that daddy love shit.
They go to
that's what they
even
looking
from my
for.
mama, like I'm just
Right.
looking for the love that I never had to be within a household. I can go out there and get it. I can go out here and get it from my friend, from her family, from this.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Looking for that shit out here.
You gonna fall trying to maintain.
And this shit hard.
You gonna fall trying to maintain.
Like, it get to the point where like I can see like when certain people post shit, like I already know like they going through some shit. So me, I can slide in right now and really be on the same shit the next nigga is, but really like be behind a mask with it. But really, I'm about to do the same shit. But you didn't open them doors and show me like it's perfect.
Right.
And that's
what niggas do.
But why do y'all post that for us to know that?
Exactly.
Well,
that's where they're looking at attention. You getting what the fuck you looking for.
Right.
See, me, I don't really think. Well, for me, I don't really be looking for attention because I don't respond to DMs. Like
you don't.
I don't.
That's why you.
So what's the best way to reach you?
If you don't look at you, gotta catch you in person.
You gotta catch me in person. Like I'm so old school with it. Like I'll slide you a note. Hey.
Nope. Do you like me? Yes or no?
No, just like on some.
I know she don't like me.
So how you shoot at people? Do you shoot her?
It all depends. Like I don't know. It all depends on my mood.
All right, while we're in a relationship, I feel like a lot of people use that mental health shit from relationships though.
From relationships?
You don't think?
Like if shit not going.
You don't think going from one relationship to the next could affect how the next relationship?
It definitely
you're
affects.
Not healing from the other shit.
Right, and that's why at this moment in my life, like I'm not giving nobody attention. I'm not giving nobody no time. Like I'm just healing. I'm healing. Like that's what it takes.
But I be seeing people saying they healing, and 2 weeks later you got a nigga and your close friends. So is the healing over or what?
I don't think it's a time frame on a person's healing, but 2 weeks definitely ain't.
Yeah, 2 weeks definitely ain't. And I didn't been that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like everything is a growing process.
All right.
You'll tell yourself you're healing, but you're really not because you're letting people in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you're single and available don't mean you have to be accessible. Like you really gotta give yourself. Just because you're single and available, you don't have to be accessible.
So look.
That's going on some church for gang Valentine.
Hey, no, I said that shit.
So look though. That's all right. Let's say you single, but you ain't. What she say? She ain't accessible.
I ain't accessible.
But what the fuck is accessible though? Like so, like
you ain't got no access to me. Yeah, you can't reach me.
Social media and person.
Oh, you just missing.
I'm just.
But
I
thought you was really saying like on some shit like I'm single. I might conversate with you, but you can't get my piece of cookie. Like I thought that's what you were saying.
No, I'm single and available. I mean, it is like. I might just get my number out, but if I ain't texting you back in 4 or 5 days, like it is what it is. Like,
a woman says that, bro. It just takes the right nigga to come around and bust that wall. That's it. Not like that, but like
I don't feel it's meant for y'all to heal, cause somebody gonna come around.
It is meant for us to heal.
Well, you better go be accessible. You better cut off all access points. If that's what you're really trying to do.
Yes, and that's what it takes. Like me. I'm 27 years old. Like right now, I'm glad I got it now because they still got some 40, 50-year-old women out there that ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Like they still out there going nigga after nigga, relationship after relationship, wondering why it's not working. It's not working because you have to heal the inner you. You can't go be with somebody else if you ain't even being with yourself first.
You don't love yourself.
Like you have to be with you first. And I'm learning that. Like I done been in relationships and I used to be the one that shit ain't work out. Couple months later, on to the next. Couple months later, on to the next. Because I always feel like because of the way I love, real love.
But at the end of the day, you know what you're really looking for.
Yes.
Your intentions is pure when you
Yes, my
start
intentions
talking
are always
to the-
pure when I start talking to you, when I stop talking to you.
So why you think your relationships fail? Like the seriousness one? Like what? Is it you? Is it a mixture? Like what's the elephant in the room?
I take full accountability of it being me because I'm good-hearted. I'm kind-hearted. You know what I'm saying? Like people take that for granted these days.
Loyal to a flaw.
Wait, what?
Too loyal.
Too loyal, yes.
Loyal to a flaw.
Like people put love before loyalty, but you can love me and do some unloyal shit, and I can't fuck with that. Like I just can't fuck with that. Like I love you, I'm loyal. People not cut like that. Right. Niggas in particular. I don't know what y'all go through
I ain't gonna
with
see,
women.
You can't say all niggas are.
But these niggas be doing me bad, man. They be doing me bad. What the fuck they be doing to me?
Man, why
I'm a
women
good
like
woman.
that? Man, look. I tell you what. If you want relationships,
You maybe because you're showing them you.
I show my hand too fast.
Yeah.
That's how I am. I show my hand too fast, and I feel like I'm only like that because, like I said, I've been searching for the love I never got. I feel like I gotta prove so many points.
And that scare a lot of niggas away.
For somebody to fuck with me, and once they got what they looking for, you know what I'm saying? It's over with.
That scare a lot of niggas away.
I show my hand too fast.
A lot of niggas not used to that shit. They used to women being cold. Or only, if I give you some bread, give you a little time, you really good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You saw them the whole package. They ain't.
But me,
niggas
I'm
not mentally ready to
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of niggas.
Deal with that shit.
A lot of niggas.
That's facts though, cause I ain't gonna lie. When I got with my baby mama, like that shit was different. Like okay, somebody. I ain't gonna lie. Like I always thought, like it's easy to get hope, but this bitch really just fucking with me because football and shit. Like you thinking this shit gonna take off or whatever the fuck it may be. You see me doing my thing, so I never really felt like I had a real relationship. Like a motherfucker really
love me for me. Yes.
Right.
So, sir, are you a single
Van Willis
taking apps? Like, what's going on with you?
Single, brother. I'm single, bro.
Can we get it with the shades off?
The eyes don't lie. She gonna look the camera in the fucking eyes and tell him.
I'm single, brother.
Look, ladies, I'm not co-signing shit that nigga said.
I ain't this.
So don't come at me. Y'all let him sit up there. Man, I don't know nothing.
Hey, man, it is what it is, bro.
Ever since he got them fucking teeth done, he be smiling at the bitch's face.
That's what I beg, bro. Don't count. I ain't gonna bullshit.
Smiling all these whole face.
Man, look. I'm single though, brother. Like, the last relationship I was in was with my baby mother. That's a relationship I really realized, like, how important mental health was. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a great fucking mother. I had this conversation with you, my sister, my aunt. She's a great mother, bro. I'd never take that away from her, but she wasn't a companion for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that shit, that's just what it is. Like, the part of her journey and my journey was to meet, have a kid, co-parent.
Right.
Now, could it have worked out? Yeah. I fucked up. We was together 5 years. The first 2 years, I was a dog. Like, man.
With the little pink thing hanging out.
Man, that bitch was all out. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I'm gonna keep it a brick.
I'm
gonna keep it a brick. I'm gonna hold myself accountable for that. It could have been totally different because she was that type of person that was like, oh, I'm rocking with you. I'm with you for you. All that type of shit. Man, money wasn't nothing to come out. I always, me and you know that shit. I always had some bread, bro. If I could trade all that bread in and get my mother back, that's what the fuck, man. That's what I was with.
Right.
But me being immature emotionally, I ain't want that. I wasn't ready for that shit. I want to be in these streets. I want to move around how I want to.
Right.
And one thing about I can't be. Not say she was. I can't be controlled. I can't be handled. Man, you try to handle me, man.
Right.
I'm out.
Right.
I'm out, man. Fine. You want to be the nigga? Go find you a bitch.
Yeah.
I ain't the one for that. I ain't the one for that.
Where you at with that right now? Like you still feel like that?
Nah. What I just said or what?
Like you don't want to be
controlled.
Quote unquote controlled or handled or.
It's a way to do everything.
Right.
Like if you coming at me aggressive, I'm not gonna shut down, but I ain't gonna listen to that shit either. Cause see, women nowadays they want to be the man. Cause they think they got a little bread.
Right.
You independent.
Yeah. You still ain't the man out here.
You can talk to a man how you want to talk to me.
For sure.
You can't talk to me like that.
I see shade.
You can't.
No,
I know what you do. You feel me?
I see shade.
You can't talk to me like that, bro. I'm still a man, because a man had come to this world with 3 things, bro. His 2 balls and an ego.
and his word.
That's
Fuck
it.
a word, because this nigga gonna
You
say
ain't
word.
has your balls.
Fuck a word.
That's the point. If you don't stand on your word, you ain't got shit.
You ain't got it.
Guess what? Niggas don't be standing
You
on
ain't
that
got it.
Cause I ain't
word.
gonna lie, that was my thing too. Like I always felt like, well, like I left. I think Chosen was just born, but y'all left. Like you ain't finna control me or tell me. It was just I felt like I was being controlled, and it wasn't in a bad way, but like
It's how it was put out.
yeah, like let's just say I wake up at 7:30. I go to my dad's house at 8. Why does it
Why you
matter?
questioning me?
Like why? That's how I always feel. That's how I am. Like I don't like being questioned. Like,
No.
like that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm the type like if you tell me be home for 11,
I'll be up for 3.
maybe 4, because I gotta show you like
I'm not that wrong.
But it comes to a point now where I'm at is like, what's that word you do? What's that fucking word? Compromising a little bit, like seeing the other side a little bit. I ain't gonna be. I'm still the man around this bitch, but you know, a little compromise.
Respect, bro. It all comes with respect, bro.
My take in a relationship, if you want to be the man and you want to lead, then lead. Do that shit. Don't
But you gotta submit.
Yes.
Women do not want to submit.
I don't mind submitting. I don't mind submitting to a man that gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna do what he gotta do. You gotta be a man. And I differ from a lot of females. Like I don't really be on a lot of the same shit.
My opinion, I think a man is supposed to set the tone for the relationship.
I believe that.
He's supposed to set the tone for the relationship. He's looked at as the provider, the protector. He sets the tone for the family. The woman is supposed to follow suit. Cause I gotta go to work. You know what the fuck I do. I'm gone. So if one doing what I do, I don't trust you. I'm gone. I'm gone 6 months out of the year.
You can't tell me you just.
I'm going 6 months out of the year. If you're not on my phone all day, cool, do what you do. Cool. But
shit, if it's like that for you, how the fuck you think it is for me?
I'm just saying.
It's worse for you, a nigga. Definitely, you going 3 months.
Man, look, I left 3 month Jones. A nigga had a
But
whole baby on me.
how can you?
But see,
Can you be mad at him?
See, you scarred from the emotional and the physical. The nigga cheating, nigga might have lied to you, nigga had a baby, woo. You scarred from that. That's your type of trauma. A man, trauma comes from his mental. I'm down on my dick, man. You sitting here telling me, oh, nigga, you ain't shit anyway, nigga. You looked out for me. You gave me some bread. You looked out for the bills this month. Now I tighten up, I shake back. We fall in an argument. The first thing you tell me is, oh, nigga, I just paid all the bills, you broke ass nigga.
Right.
That fucked me up mentally. That's deeper than I'd rather you go fuck a nigga. You know what I'm saying? At least I know.
It depends on who you go fuck. Fuck all that.
Bro, I ain't
Don't go fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gonna do your thing on me, make sure as a nigga I can.
Hey,
I gotta take that
one thing.
I gotta take that one.
I don't condone cheating. But if you gonna fuck, man, fuck up. Don't ever fuck down.
Don't ever fuck down.
Don't ever fuck down.
I fuck with that.
You know what I'm saying?
At least we can agree on.
I need to put that on the shirt.
Man, bro, if you gonna cheat, man, cheat better than what the fuck you got at home.
And okay, so let me ask you this. So, boom, say you're in a relationship. Alright. Say the man handling his business. He doing this thing, doing what the fuck he's supposed to do.
I can only imagine that. I ain't never really had that kind.
But I'm just saying, though, say like everybody. I don't condone cheating. But I'm saying, like, say like he might do his thing a little bit. Like he might got 1 or 2 little whatever when you at work. He handling his business at home though. Is that still a problem? Or you like, I can respect that being that I'm gone for so long, my nigga just might be bored in this bitch or it ain't nothing.
I'm not gonna say that it's a problem, but I'm not about to sit here and normalize it either. Like, that's not no normal shit.
First of all, what you call cheating? Because all our definitions is different than cheating.
For me,
what is cheating?
Cheating is you doing anything outside of us. That's what cheating is to me. You conversating with anybody, you fucking anybody,
But look,
that's what cheating is.
I'm 28 years old. I'm 27. I friend from knee high.
Right, so
Right,
I can't talk to
So I
them.
can't conversate with them.
If you got female friends, that's cool, but you know what a female friend is. You know what a friend is. You know what a friend is. Don't try to play me for fucking stupid.
But I'm
like,
saying,
don't
like,
do that.
you know my best friend. You
yeah,
know B.
yeah, no B.
Man, B could call me anytime of the fucking night. I'm gonna pick that bitch up. I don't care if Shawty laying with me or not.
But that's a friendship. Don't tell me you got a friendship with somebody you fucking on. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
what I
respect
said.
it. I respect it.
Yeah. That's what I was like.
You
But
can't.
that go back to that my brother. That shit dead.
Yeah, I don't bro code nobody that I'm fucking on though.
You might not.
So
A lot of
you just
right. A
That's
lot
my
of these
brother.
really a nigga, bro. Keep
So
it
that's
real.
your definition? You finish your definition?
What?
Of
cheating? Yeah, cheating to me is fucking is doing anything that you feel in your gut that I wouldn't be okay with. That's cheating because you wouldn't feel no type of way about it if
Shit,
you
that
wasn't
might
doing
be.
nothing
That could
wrong.
go to DM, liking pictures,
Right. So much.
holding the door for a bitch.
I'm not too much into the liking pictures. I mean, that's what social media is for.
Right, that fall back.
But
on
if
security.
you jumping into the DM and you know what I'm
So
saying.
I can't.
like,
If I see a picture of you, man, I might like your fit today. I might send that bitch, man. That shit fire. That bitch nice. Man.
hard.
That don't mean I'm shooting at you like.
I agree with
But
that.
some girls do take that and run screenshot, send their friend, look what the fuck he said.
Because
bitch,
yeah,
you finally look fucking decent. Now, all I'm saying is you look good today.
I've had
I'm
some
proud.
females
I'm
come
really
to
proud.
me and
Yeah,
like, oh,
like,
and
good
nigga trying to
job.
holler at me, but he's sending a heart eye or something. You know what I'm saying? He just, you know, when you swipe up, you nigga got my face. I don't really take that as a nigga trying to shoot at you because niggas do that to me all the time, and I don't really get big headed about it. Like, oh, nigga trying to holler at me. Like,
Right.
But it all depends on who the female is and what type of mind.
Why it depend on who the female is?
Because bitches got different mindsets. A bitch gonna take it if a simple bitch, a bird brain. Oh, he sent me a heart eye. He trying to fuck with me.
Yeah.
But a bitch like me gonna be like, it is what it is.
So what's your
It's a
definition of
compliment.
cheating?
As far as like if I'm so take being called a cheat. if I'm doing
Well, that's good. What's your definition of cheating?
if I'm doing the cheating or if I'm getting cheated. First of all, rule number one, the cheating is fuck up. Rule number two is don't get caught.
Hey,
No cap.
man,
I'll keep it a brick. I'm gonna keep it a brick. But
this
look,
dude is stupid, man.
the only, if it's two, really, in my opinion. If you fuck this nigga, you cheat. If you are emotionally attached to a nigga, you cheated.
Yeah.
Right. I can agree with
That's
that. I
it.
feel like
that.
But that's it. But like if you, and that could come in different forms, texting, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you might not get your number, you might just be emotionally attached through the DM, and you got the history through the DM.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For any emotional attachment to him, and fucking.
Right.
That's it. Because a woman, man, I'm gonna keep it a brick. You might not like this shit. You might not like this shit, but because you're a woman. You're a woman. That's why I say that shit. But a nigga could go cheat. I could have a good woman at home. I get on that road. I might have a little something in front of me. I'm gonna go with emotion.
I ain't gonna
But
say.
that-
I'm gonna go with emotion. But
Right.
that I ain't got no emotional attachment.
Chest, right.
I don't give a fuck if she call me tomorrow.
Right.
But I'm gonna wake up in the morning and text you good morning. Hope your day is good. Woo, send you a little woo. Make sure you eat. But a woman, if she
goes
cheats,
through that,
there is emotional
she
there.
attached someone
She is
else.
attached.
Right.
She is not adding a number to her body count
Right.
just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, right. I definitely feel
That
that's how I feel
and
about it.
women don't. If they're not gonna add, they gonna double back.
To something that they
They
already.
gonna exactly. That way they ain't add no number.
Yeah, fucking add the numbers. I don't know what the fuck y'all fucking about.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Me, I don't double back. Me, if I'm moving forward, I'm moving forward.
That's how I feel too. That's how I feel. If I'm out, I'm out.
If you fuck with me once, you gonna wanna fuck with me twice, but
I
you
don't
can't
know.
fuck with me
You
twice.
feel you like that?
I'm like
I
that.
don't think she like that.
Bro, I'm like that.
I don't think she like that.
Y'all need some proof.
No. That's how I feel too, though, man. I feel like once you
Once you do
I ain't
it,
gonna lie though, I can even say like, man, you can text me, but once you cross that line, you go
yeah,
fuck
once you call that
somebody.
line, you out.
Like,
No, I ain't
really was.
I ain't gonna say that. Like, man, once you really, once you gotta start ducking your phone and shit, I'm coming around. But see, a woman, it's gonna be crazy, bro, because you could tell she fucking with a nigga. The energy gonna be different. Excuse me. She might not want to fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna.
Women
in-house
not good
pussy
at
is the hardest
hiding.
pussy to get.
Yeah, they
No,
not good
y'all-
at hiding hiding if they're cheating or not.
I don't know, y'all. The dog and the cat, them cats clean up real good.
Oh, real good.
You never see a cat.
Real
you know
good.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta take that back. I gotta take that back
to.
because we all pretty good. Yeah.
You'll never know a woman cheating until she just want to just scar you.
Yeah.
I say like,
right.
Just say if you're in love with somebody, like if she's starting to fall in love with somebody else, she's not good at hiding that.
Yeah,
because it's gonna be certain things that she's not gonna do with you no more, or do for you no more.
Yeah, for sure.
Because she don't want it to be you.
Yeah,
right.
At that point, man, say that shit.
Right.
Stop wasting time. Because I'm not a believer in staying for the kids.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not happy now, I can't make my son happy.
Right.
Speaking from my perspective.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? And first, happiness doesn't come from someone else. If you
me.
put that much power into someone else, you weak.
If they control your day, it's over with.
You are over with.
I had to teach my baby mama that.
I had to teach myself that.
And she's solid now.
Yeah.
Go about that day, boy. Fuck you.
I had to teach myself that.
And it's like I gotta accept it. Like I wanted you to
be like
You
this.
created that monster.
Next to our questions. We on relationship. We don't want mental health, all type of shit.
Hey, but this shit needs to be talked about. This needs to be discussed.
But look,
fucked up right now.
do y'all think two independent people can be together? I'm on y'all perspective, and then I'm gonna give y'all mine.
Two independent people, like both got their own.
Two independent people.
Like they both just doing.
You got your own shit going on. Your girl got her own shit going on. Can two independent people coexist?
Let me ask you this. I need a better definition.
That's a good question.
You saying when I'm thinking independent, I'm talking about like got your own bread, whoop de whoop, all that shit. Like both of y'all got your own shit,
own bread, own business,
and you saying like
own
more
car,
so like
own house, shit, nigga, everything. Like she needs you for nothing.
Right.
No.
She needs you for nothing.
I think the female needs you for something. Cause if not, it's like fuck you, nigga. I don't need you
at any point in time.
Yeah, like I can just leave tomorrow and like.
And my life will go on.
Yeah,
like I'm good.
I think. See, me, I'm an independent woman, and I could be with an independent man. Cause I've always had to take on. Okay, well, this is how I always thought. Ever since I moved out of my house at 16 years old, I buy my own house, you buy your own house. Then if we come together, we come together. That way, if anything happens, you got your own shit to go back to. I got my own shit to go back to.
I can feel that.
But that doesn't.
I can feel that to the extent. Not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I can feel that to the extent. My answer to my own question is hell no.
Why do you feel like that?
No. An independent man and an independent woman will never coexist together because they already feel like the man definitely.
Oh yeah,
the man definitely feel like he don't need you.
Right.
Because it's 2% of men in the world that's making over $100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? That's the men that women idolize. That 2% and making over $200,000 a year. So that nigga already egoed out the world. So he ready, I don't need you. There's plenty of other women out here. She got her own shit. So now she feel like she the nigga. She don't need this nigga for nothing. I don't ask you for nothing
not
but
to cut
sex.
you off, but why every time y'all feel like a woman feel they independent and they can handle their own, they gotta feel like they a nigga?
Because of how they carry.
I don't feel like that all the way, but I ain't gonna lie. I want you to have your own shit.
How they carry themselves.
I'm independent woman.
Cause
no,
you said I ain't gonna pay for that holiday. Thank you.
I'm not saying broke. I'm not saying like a broke girl. Like you gotta pay for everything. You gotta move the bitch in. You gotta let her use your car. None of that. No. She has to be dependent on you for certain things. Like,
yeah, you gotta.
Like if she don't come to you for supportive advice, if she don't come to you for financial advice, if she don't come to you for protection, if she don't come to you for provision, if she don't come to you for relationships, physical, emotional, anything, any type of mental things, bro, you're not really.
That go along with that's like defined. So
yeah, that's like me and you going into business, bro. But you don't really need me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You could fund everything by yourself, but you just bring me along because I'm cute.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Fuck, nigga, I don't need you.
Hold on.
That's what I be saying.
I'm saying, bro, like that's like going into a business.
I ain't like the nigga when I first met him, bro.
Why you ain't like him though? What was your first perspective of this nigga?
He cocky. Then he say, I ain't cocky, I'm confident.
He is. If people don't like people that's confident.
He fucking
A lot of
cocky.
people don't like me.
Why y'all don't like confident people? I'm supposed to walk
I
around and
love,
my head down.
I love a confident motherfucker, but you know.
But you gotta look at it like
He
this.
know deep down inside what's really going on.
Bro, I miss you on one fucking ride.
No. You know what the fuck
So
going
what's the
on.
elephant in the room? What happened?
Nothing happened. Fuck.
I just been working with this motherfucker and I was late for work one day and this nigga left me.
Well, you was
But
you
this
What did you say? You was what?
She was late most
You
of the
was
time.
late.
No
It
way.
don't matter. You was
Oh,
late
wait,
though.
I'm walking outside the van that he driving. Come on now, you could have stopped and picked me up.
No.
You ain't called me that day.
Call you see me walking.
I didn't see you, Brian.
He had them shades on.
Brian, see. hey, I ain't gonna, man, look, it's like, ain't nothing to do with this shit. Look, Brian got in the van. He opened the door. I'm driving, obviously. He opened the door. He said, man, Willis, I think I seen Ronika. I said, you think you seen her or you seen her? Man, I think I seen her. I said, all right. I gotta get to work. Hey, because you know, bro. You are a minute late to that gate. That's 15 minutes. Man, no, I'm not
So
losing.
how you mad at him for that?
I'm not losing my bread for you. I love you. Yeah.
But look,
I'm not losing my bread for you.
this my thing though.
I walk in, I curse that motherfucker out.
And I respected it. She ain't changed my day at all.
And that's what pissed me off because I couldn't get to him.
You ain't changed my day at all.
That's what
That's
pissed me
being
off.
strong.
Oh,
But look at it. At the end of the day, but like now that you hear his story, like you see why he might carry himself
Yes.
that way. Like,
Like real shit.
like I'm confident because
yes.
look the shit I done came
Yes.
from and still made it and I'm here.
Yeah.
So like,
To this day, that's one of the men that I idolize. Like for real, Rob a real nigga. Like I fuck with Rob. I
not
love
too
him.
many women would agree.
They don't. People really don't like me.
But that's because I'm not fucking with him like that.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm
That's-
right.
But that's
My dog,
that's
you
my
know
dog.
that.
You know that.
You know that
That's
shit,
like
but
my
a
brother,
lot of
for
people
real.
really, like, they don't understand that shit. Like, I could fuck them all, like, any type of way. Any type of way.
But that's because they can't figure out, they can't decipher when he's serious
And when I'm
And when he not.
when he calm.
Yeah.
So I think that's the, you know what I'm
It
saying?
is hard to kind of figure out it too because sometimes he be clowning
It's the
and I
same.
get serious. I'm like, man, he driving me like what the fuck?
The whole time I'm joking.
Driving me. And he know he be driving me. He still keep the same attitude, same just everything.
That's why I'm portrayed as a villain in a lot of stories.
I might
But-
move them cups somebody
Why?
just in case. I don't want nothing flying this time. I don't want no drink.
Hey, that's a good point, and I hope you watching, you little motherfucker.
Yeah. So what you want? Is there anything you want to ask us or something? Like,
I don't know, just sit here and listen to y'all take on relationships and just listen to a man perspective about everything. Mental health, y'all don't even believe in postpartum and shit. It's
I
like,
ain't saying I
damn.
didn't believe it. I'm not a big supporter of it. I think if the man is in your life throughout the 9 months and he's supporting you, there's no reason for you to be depressed.
It is reasons, but it helps.
Right.
It helps. If the
I
man,
get that.
I understand your body's
Yeah.
changing. I'm saying your body changing and everything, but I think today we magnify the bad times and the bad shit that we go through. And when there was something good happen, you might get a promotion, you might have a good day.
Mm-hmm.
You minimize that. You
I agree with
minimize
that.
that shit. That shit is not as celebrated as
The bad
times.
I agree with that.
When you go through some bad shit, anything happen, bro, that shit is magnified to the max.
That goes when people say, "Oh, I'm matching energy." Why it's so easy to match the negative energy, but you can't match.
You
my
can't match
positive
when the
energy.
shit good.
You can't match when the shit good.
Right.
Like, that's crazy. But
It was definitely good to get it from a woman's perspective because we would have been on this bitch.
even though you say I'm a nigga,
You is though.
no, I'm not.
I got a question
I'm
about
a woman.
the postpartum.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, born that, but But I say women want to be as masculine as men nowadays because they feel I can make as much money as him. I can do this and that.
From my point of view,
But
it's like
you was raised around men.
Right.
You had
I
three
don't
brothers, four
want to. I
brothers.
don't want to be as masculine. I feel like I have to be.
You don't though. With the right man, you ain't got to be as masculine.
But I don't have no man at all. So what the fuck I'm gonna do? What my boys gonna do?
That don't mean
I
you be
gotta put my
masculine.
foot
Right
down.
now you gotta be.
I gotta do what I gotta
But that's
do.
right.
Right, that's right now. But don't let that form into a habit of when you get a nigga,
right.
you too hard up. You're like, oh, you a monster.
I ain't like that.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You too hard. Nigga really can't figure you out. Nigga can't lay up with you and just be good.
But I don't think because of what I went through, that's what makes me. Is not to say what I went like childhood shit. It's what I go through in relationships. Like niggas make you build this guard up, and it's like it's so hard to let the next nigga in.
Yeah, because
I done did that shit before. I done did it 3 times and it didn't work like that. So I gotta be hard.
So do you ever think about just like
you are what you attract? If you're not healed, you're gonna attract unhealed people. Hurt people.
That's what I was gonna say. Like
I agree with that.
You gotta have self-love because
yeah.
I go back to what she said before. It was a long time. I've been wanting to say something. With the postpartum, it's like you said, if he was to tell you, you look good this day, but it's how you feel, right?
Right.
So I could tell you beautiful. You look like a 10 right now. But you go look in the mirror, you might have a different self-reflection on how you feel.
Right. And it's
you know
even,
what I'm saying?
and when people compliment you, be like,
and that's what I'm saying. Even if I do, even if I do feel like that, like just saying, I'm saying for the man I just had the baby for. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to hear, no, baby, you still look good. Like you look damn good. You know, you had the baby. Give yourself time to heal. But for a unhealed person physically, you look good. Like it just feels. It feels good to hear that.
You are what you attract, and I had to learn that shit, and I'm a firm believer of it. Like hurt people.
Yeah.
And 2 people, when you are still operating in that hurt, you attract hurt niggas or hurt women, and at that point y'all trauma bonding.
Yeah.
That's why. Oh man, why we just gel so good together, nigga? Y'all hurt, nigga.
Right.
You ain't got through the last bitch and the last nigga.
Yeah.
That's why you really going through the little honeymoon phase, thinking this shit sweet. Short, this shit not sweet.
And another thing I feel about relationships, I think people give up too quick these days.
No.
Yeah. I think people do give up because it's so easy to access somebody else. Oh, I'm gonna just talk to another bitch.
Okay, so
I'm gonna just talk to somebody else.
It's just easy to be like, fuck it,
I feel
shit.
Yeah.
I agree with you to an extent, but once I feel disrespected, you are over.
Cause like I feel like back in the
stop being like that.
No.
Because what you think about it. Okay, you ain't no perfect nigga. What about when the fuck she felt disrespected? And she said, okay, well, damn, you know, people go through shit. It's gonna be times when you're in a relationship where you gonna feel disrespected. It's gonna be times where shit not gonna be all butterflies and
I don't want it to
red roses.
I don't want it to be that, but
it's gonna be times when y'all go through shit.
Like,
and it's easy to just leave and say on to the next now. Back in the day, niggas gonna fit. We don't see niggas married 30 years and shit no more.
People want the relationship until you gotta put that work in.
I don't mind that. I keep a break with you. I don't mind putting that work in. No cap. But once it gets to the point where it's disrespect, the toxic shit. Y'all think that shit cute?
That shit is not
that
cute.
Shit aggravating.
That shit is not cute.
That shit is not cute.
It's
like
not.
Niggas, girls think,
and it hurts.
Girls think the new toxic shit is.
I don't
cute.
like that
shit. Dead.
That shit hurts, and I don't like that. Toxic hurts.
That shit dead.
And I don't like that shit.
Toxic?
Man, bro, pulling up unannounced is toxic.
See what you going through some toxic.
You pull up unannounced, toxic. You text too many times, toxic. If you fucking, man, where you at? Get off my dick, you toxic. Gotta go. No cap, bro. If you bro, any type of disrespect, I can't deal with it because the world too large to let you bump me. The world is too large to let you bump me.
Man, listen. I don't believe in toxic. What you doing though? It's always 2 sides. It's always 3 sides to a story.
What?
It's your side, her side, and the truth.
I'm always tell the truth.
Man, nigga, please. Rob Van Willis, please.
That's my grandfather. I ain't me. I'm the third.
Rob.
I'm the third.
Please.
Nah, real shit though.
And the vanilla make it even worse.
Now I hold myself accountable. You know what I'm saying? I know I be doing some shit. I know I be, you know what I'm saying? I got my fuck ups. I'm not perfect, but I'm the closest thing to it. You don't like that?
Cut.
She is not. Cut. She got quiet. But nah, real shit. I'm gonna stop joking, bro. Like real shit. I do hold myself accountable for the things I say, the things I do, the actions I do. Because a lot of people's words only go as far as their lips. You know what I'm saying? My actions will speak for how I really feel about you.
Right.
Everything like that. Now, a woman say she wants to be treated like a wife, but you don't act like that.
Right.
So how can I treat you like that? You know what I'm saying? If you only come and see me during late nights, you a scheme.
Yeah.
I'm gonna treat you like a scheme.
Like the throwback, you a mission.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna treat you like a mission.
I ain't got no food cooked.
Man, if I ain't got no food
But that's why I be
cooked,
fucking up. I cook, I clean.
Well, you
I'm
is
doing
fucking
all that shit.
You doing wife shit without a ring.
Without a ring. I'm fucking up.
You know what I'm saying? You the right chick for the wrong nigga. But you might need to go get
I
your
was
old
just
nigga.
the right.
But look, after they
I
watch
was
this,
just the right package delivered at the wrong
Go
doorstep.
get your old white nigga.
I'm sure this gonna have some niggas at your top.
Yeah, cause I like that. I need me a wife.
I think this might be a dating app.
I mean, I don't know. I am really a good woman. I'm a lover, but I'm not desperate. That's my thing. Like when I love
You
you, I
too
love
hard though, bro. I know you, bro.
I'm not.
I know you.
You
bro.
don't know me in a relationship.
No, I don't. But
You don't.
I have seen the outside.
Yeah, if you seen the outside, but when a nigga fucking up, you don't.
A nigga fucking up, right? I don't know about it, but of course, bro. I know you don't need like you.
You
hard.
think you know me?
Nigga, you hard.
She
I'm
gotta
not.
be though, cause look how she was brought up. Like you was with 4 boys.
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
you
You
fucked
hard.
her up.
Yeah.
Like,
You hard, like
But I'm hard to a certain extent. When it comes to
you can be soft for the right nigga.
when it comes to loving a man, I know how to love a man. Like I know how to be. I know how to be a wife. I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I always had my own place, my own house. I've been cooking since I was 16 years old.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
Yeah,
I'm not cooking hamburger helping for the cheating. Like you gonna get some mustard green, some cabbage, some
That's
soul
nasty,
food.
bro.
That is not nasty.
Cook
Gumbo.
all that shit. That gumbo weak.
No, seriously, like I know how to love a man. Like I really,
Right. I'm not saying you're not, but you hard though, nigga.
I gotta be.
You hard, though.
I'm raising 2 boys by myself.
Right, I
I've
respect
been
that.
raising my oldest child for 8 years by
I
himself.
respect that.
I got into a relationship and that didn't work out. So now I'm looked at as a parent like, you know what I'm saying? Like when this Christmas came, he like, damn, last Christmas cause my ex, he had kids, you know, we opening gifts as a family.
Right,
We all matching pajamas. Now this Christmas came, it's just us.
I never experienced that.
Yeah, I won't match pajamas.
It's just
never
like,
So look, how you feel like? Do you feel like
Almost
you
had
know
it.
like let's just say how hard is it for you to talk to somebody being that you have? I guess it's kind of different because you got little boys like bringing new niggas around them and shit like that. Like,
it's like,
Or when do you bring them around?
yeah, like when is the right time, or you feel like it's just
well, with the relationship that I recently got out of, it all happened kind of quick. Like it was
can
kind
we
of.
talk about this? That man ain't gonna be mad.
Right.
I don't give a
Hey,
fuck.
I love you,
if
but
he is.
shout out my dog, bro. I love you, bro.
What happened?
I'm my dog.
Oh fuck you, ain't dog.
I'm my dog, bro.
You was
I
my
didn't say no name.
you was my dog first.
You just said you didn't like me. He never said that.
Boy, that's fucked up,
No.
man.
Hey, but I tell you what, you got your own view. I can say his name.
Yeah.
You got your own view of freak. But look, I'll never forget this shit. Like how Maul remembered when I told the nigga I love him. We was in Chicago. Remember we worked that job together. It was Mother's Day coming up. I was sitting in the van. I don't think I ever told you this shit. I'm sitting outside the lunch tent in the van. You know how the shit was set up. I'm sitting in the van. I'm in the passenger seat, I think. I'm just playing music. We about to get off soon. I seen feet walking out, so I'm out the door. Nigga got in the back. They were like, man, Rob, I know this shit about to be hard for you, brother. But man, there's no like stay strong, bro. I love you. I respect you, and I respect you for being as strong as you are. Now me, not even registering this shit. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about, bro?
Right.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? He said, bro, Mother's Day coming up. I'm like, damn. See, me losing my mother, I don't remember them type of days.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like, damn. I said, bro, I appreciate that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Cause I knew feet, but I ain't know feet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I knew feet from word of mouth. I ain't never met feet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't really meet feet until we worked that job together. And for me to see that nigga for what, a month?
Yeah,
And
it's
the
not
nigga-
that long.
And the nigga tell me that type of shit. That's a real nigga. I could fuck with him on that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll tell that nigga, I reminded him of that shit like maybe a few months ago. Like, bro, I respect you for that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, man, bro, I'm gonna tell you happy Mother's Day. Like, just I respect you for that shit, bro. I love you.
Yeah.
That shit was real. You know what I'm saying? But you got your own spectrum.
So when is it okay to bring them around? And back to the question.
Like, hold on, wait.
Bringing a new man around
Your
them,
son.
like you don't want to keep bringing somebody. They start
New around.
this shit, and then it's gone. And like you say, like nah, this year is different. Like
I don't know. This time, I'm taking my time. Like I'm not gonna say I didn't take my time the last time, but it's like he brought me around his kids so fast, so I felt that it was okay to bring him around mine. And I mean, the kids, they locked in.
They forever
they still talk to each other, but at the end of the day, like one day my little son, he broke down to me and to my ex, and he like, I feel that it's not fair, like just because y'all not together, me and the kids can't even hang around, like it's just different.
Yeah.
So
and being that my child, his kids, they got other siblings. But my child been a loner for the longest, you know what I'm saying?
So
he finally got somebody.
Yeah, he finally got somebody, and I was like, damn. Now it's like, damn, like that's being taken away from me. Now I realize that the relationships ain't just about me no more. You know what I'm saying? It's about my kids, like because once they grow that attachment and they get that connection, it's hard for me to break it, but it's easier for me than them because they have kids. Right. So when we woke up on Christmas morning this year, we just kind of like, damn, all we got is each other, like. But we happy with that.
That'll build them up too, though.
Yeah.
But not all, even if like you in that relationship ain't work, like it ain't always gotta be bad, like bashing shit, like. I'm just saying everything happens for a reason. Y'all can still be cool. Yeah. Kids still do what they gotta do. Like it don't have to be. I don't know what happened. It depends on what transpired. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Rob said, we co-parent, we good. Like it don't have to always be like, I don't want my kids around fucking Nika. This shit childish.
Yeah, it's childish.
If y'all both moved on and chose to do what the fuck y'all want to do,
you gotta take the emotion out of it.
Yeah, there's no reason for my child can't go there. Cause like, I don't like shit like that.
You gotta take the emotion out of it.
Yeah, that it get deep.
Are you like that too? Like
it's a conversation for off camera. Next. We can't expose that right now. It's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, it just get deeper than that. Cause of course, if we go our separate way, you go your separate way, I go my separate way. Cool. I don't have no problem with the kids. I don't have no. But then there's other shit that come with it. Like it's just not. It's not always that easy. Sometimes it depends on what you've been through in the relationship. Like it's just. It's not just peaches and cream all the time. It is what it is. Like.
See, it was easy for me. I say easy, but it was easy for me because one thing about me, if I pack them bags, them bitches not going back in the house.
Right.
When I say I'm leaving, I'm leaving.
I will say this, like all my brothers most of them got kids. We done all been in a group like leaving, left, but we always been back. This is the only nigga who packed them bags and ain't never went back. Ever.
Me too.
Not doing that.
No.
I'm not doing that. Like that's just. It's not one. I believe it's not that hard for two people to be together. It's not that hard for two people to coexist together under the same house, especially if you got a kid. At that point, obviously you've been together for a while for you to make a kid together. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, these days
I'm not doing that shit.
It ain't even all that.
I'm not. That's embarrassing. Like I pack all my fucking bags, leave, woo. A week later, I'm bringing them bitch right back in. I gotta put everything back in these drawers.
But fuck being embarrassed. Put your pride aside.
Man, no, like why?
Let me give you some advice. That's why when you leave, don't take shit. Just take you.
Just leave, huh?
Every time
you ain't gotta go through all that shit.
You ain't gotta go through that.
I might come get some shoes there at 9 and then.
I'll say this shit like Shorty a good woman, bro. But she wasn't the right one for me, and I'm cool with that. But a lot of women and men act off emotion.
Yeah, for sure.
Women for sure. Y'all are getting mad and do some wild ass shit. Say some wild ass shit.
I ain't lying. My heart good as gold.
But when you mad, your shit black.
Bro, when I'm mad, I'm trying to. Hey, we gonna go low. I'm going to hell.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna take it that far.
Why it gotta be like that?
You trying to hurt him?
My thing with a nigga, y'all be hurting me action wise. I can't go back and do the same shit you did to me because I just ain't got. I don't have a heart to do that.
Yo.
But I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna hit below the belt. You ain't gonna fuck with me no more. That's why I fuck up my mouth. My mouth reckless.
So when I ask you what was your
my mouth reckless.
Especially when you're mad.
But don't hurt me. You won't have to hear that shit.
Man, you just said there ain't gonna be peaches and creams and unicorns. So why when shit go bad?
So what's your hurt though? Like what's stepping over the boundary for you? Fucking somebody else?
Stepping over the boundary for me. Listen, I don't even normalize niggas being niggas because they got some men out here that can't only be with one woman and that's only being with one woman. I know some of them. Right. You know what I'm saying? But if you go out and do your thing, hey, do your thing.
Take her home.
Take care of home for one.
And have these bitches in their place.
Have these bitches in their place.
All right,
don't have no bitch thinking they got one up on me. Don't have no bitch thinking they got one up on me.
I got a question though.
And then another thing is, don't let me find out some shit from somebody else. Right. If I ask you something, keep it a stack. Even if I don't ask you, let me know.
No, I ain't gonna agree with that part. I ain't gonna come here and say,
I'm not convicting myself.
I'm not gonna do that. Now, if you ask me, then
what you don't know don't hurt you.
But when I find out, they're gonna hurt even more.
Tell them to stop being messy. Tell them stay out. Why you looking?
Why you looking?
But sometimes you're not even looking for
a lot of people do be looking for shit.
No, but a lot of bitches that feel like, hey, he doing all this for this bitch, so I gotta let her know I'm fucking with a nigga.
Why you looking?
Because they want you hurt. They want you to feel some type of way.
Bitch like that.
You know what the problem is?
They mean fucking with anybody.
You don't need to be fucking with anybody. You don't need to be fucking with a bitch like that. You see?
No, I'm just saying,
bro.
You supposed to accept
2022 so fucked up.
Listen though, if I start messing with somebody else and I didn't look, this what the fuck it is. Who
stay in your place.
Don't ever cross that because you know what's up.
Play your role. Because I tell you what, everybody has a choice. If I'm fucking with you, and I'm coming to you out the gate, man. Look, you're not number one. You top 5. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you tough. I'm fucking with you tough, man. Look, you gonna eat. We could go places.
I wish a nigga would tell me I'm top 5. Bitch.
Y'all don't want to compete.
That's the problem.
But it's no competition.
What? That's not. You ain't the only one doing your shit out here.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be in competition with nobody else.
Right.
If it ain't just me, you ain't just fucking with me.
How
with me?
You don't know. Me, my personal opinion. Like if I'm dating, I'm not serious with nobody. If I'm dating multiple women. That hurts you in the face.
No, dating. You're allowed to date multiple.
I'm dating multiple women.
You're allowed to
because I'm not about to date one person. And this bitch is flawed. Now I gotta start all over.
Right. And you see, women, that's where we fuck up.
Exactly. Y'all date one man.
That's where we fuck up.
We
We end up dating.
In love at tomorrow.
I fall in love in 3 hours. Fuck tomorrow.
You see that the problem?
Right.
But that's the problem. I'm taking accountability for that.
Right.
So now I'm dating.
Shit to the accountability when you was late to go to work.
Thank you. I gotta be to work on time.
Listen, now I'm dating. I don't give. If I got 4 dates in one day, I need breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hey, one me made 11, one me made 3, the other me made 6. I got 3 meals.
What the 4th one doing? You said 4 days. What the 4th one doing?
I don't know. Might go out for a movie, Netflix and chilling. You see, that's what I'm saying. Might go out for a little movie, little song. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
What's an ideal first date? I didn't pause the camera. I ain't gonna lie.
Pause it for what?
It's working.
He done sent the cash out.
One.
Man, I had to change shades for this topic. You know what I'm saying? Really gotta hide the eye. Nah. Question for y'all, like, is y'all how sound? Are y'all pro polygamy or monogamous relationship?
First of all, what does that even mean?
Polygamy means you open to talking to multiple people.
Okay.
Monogamy means you focus on one person.
I knew what that fucking meant, but I just wanted you to say.
Alright.
I'm gonna let you go first.
I
gotta go first.
They might not know.
You alright?
I know what you. I can tell what you is.
She a nigga.
You are polygamy for sure.
I'm with the polygamy. I'm with all that.
To what extent?
To the extent of, you know what I'm saying, keeping it a state. Like, you gotta keep it a state. Like, you can't let nobody have one up on me. If you doing this, do that, but let me know. You know what I'm saying?
So your nigga come to you, not your nigga come to you, be like, man, look, I'm about to go nail something. You cool with that? You gonna treat this man with the same respect that you did before you knew that?
But she on some shit like, if you tell me, I might want to fuck with that too. So we may as well go do it together.
That's the question.
situation. Like it depends. Because just being a it's not like, oh, we just in a polygamy relationship just to be in it. That shit comes with steps.
Right.
Like you gotta be mature enough to even
deal
with that type of shit. Like a lot of women, they gon' people normalize this, people normalize that. Like you gotta understand, reality is a nigga gonna fuck with whoever he wanna fuck with regardless. And same thing for a female. So you gotta live in reality these days. Like people gonna cheat. I might as well know who the fuck you're cheating with. When you're cheating, like, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it a safe.
I don't so much think that's polygamous though. Polygamous falls under.
That's more of an open relationship.
That's open relationship.
But
polygamy is when y'all together.
Right.
So
that's what I'm saying. Let's make this shit a business. Yeah. Why can't we make it a business?
Everybody don't think like that.
That's sex trafficking.
It's not sex trafficking.
That sounds good though. If you're looking at it like a business.
For real. If you're looking at it like a business, like just say, okay, I'm a woman with kids. I meet a man with kids. You know what I'm saying? And the other person, she got kids. One woman go to work. The nigga go to work. One stay at home with the kids. You know what I'm saying? It's a help. It's a cycle. Like
I am totally with that. I understand that.
That's polygamy.
That's polygamy.
Right.
All right. But it goes. This is where the shit really shift. Cause the nigga got 2 bitches.
But
what if she wanted to get her another nigga?
Right. That's where it should.
Well, there ain't polygamy no more.
It ain't polygamy no more. We can be monogamy like we want.
Right, but y'all want to have y'all cake and eat it too. That's the thing.
No, I'm polygamy.
Hey, I hate when people say that. I hate people say that statement
because
what's the point of my fucking cake? I'm gonna fucking eat that shit.
Tell me the real reason it's okay to be polygamy. Like I feel like because I'm a Muslim.
Right.
So at the end of the day, like that's
part of it.
Right. We can have multiple wives.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it all comes from everybody got different beliefs.
Yeah.
Right.
Shout out, woo. But that just go to say though, if I talk to you, you might be something else. So you may not be okay with those beliefs, but at the end of the day, like, so that's why I don't have no problem with it. That ain't having it though.
Right.
I'm definitely.
I ain't having it.
I'm polygamy, but see, I hate that we always using you because you here. But I'm fucking with you on a emotional base. You know what I'm saying? We still do our thing. I might fuck with Shawty on a business thing, but we still do our thing. I might fuck with her on a whole different type of thing, but we still do our thing. But if I tell you about it, it's not necessarily cheating.
First of all, hold on, fuck that.
Fuck that.
No,
you don't like that?
No. I'm fucking around. Since we talk about that, you're not cheating unless you marry. Is that facts or cap?
That's cap.
How?
Because if you in a committed relationship, that shit ain't gotta be.
If you ain't give me the guidelines of this commitment,
on paper,
man, you got to agree with certain shit.
That just went to the polygamy or the monogamy. If we're in a relationship, I am choosing to be faithful.
Facts.
I'm choosing that. I got a choice every fucking day not to fuck my little side bitch. That's facts.
For real.
That's facts. If we married, now we gonna need a covenant. I have to be loyal to you because I choose you.
Right. I said those.
I really feel
when you get in a relationship, you don't say the fucking vows.
But I really feel whether you in a relationship or marriage, you're still making a choice every day.
Man, niggas be in relationships and not even fucking knowing they in them.
Niggas be married and be in relationships at the same time.
True.
That's not polygamy.
I would never let my wife.
They bitch don't be agreeing with that shit.
I would never let my wife stop me from finding happiness.
Bro, they had a meme that say when you go look for something about cheat, but if you go look for another pair of shoes, do you go barefooted? Like, I'm like, man, people are fucked up.
It's crazy though, but
that's fucked up though.
But first of all, me personally, I don't think I can see myself being married.
Why not?
I don't.
Because you just want to jack his
I want to be married.
No,
ain't got no happiness.
Hey, cut that off.
Cut that off.
That's all he want to do. He want to see if it can hit the roof. And he don't want the girl to catch him. Yeah, shit I can please myself. I don't need no picture this world.
Bro, I ain't gonna say
Don't cut that out.
I ain't gonna say I don't want nobody in my life. I would love somebody that I could just go to. But as far as like marriage, bro, I don't feel that shit really means nothing. Back in the day, yeah, but nowadays, man, niggas get married and 2 years later they divorce.
Marriage is what you make it.
It's just
It's
fact.
what you and your partner make it. If you make it mean something, it's gonna mean everything.
Yeah.
It's
I
what y'all
feel you.
make it.
I feel you, but
Don't let
you're also
what the
like-
world got going on today define what you want for the rest of your life. Like,
I respect it.
cause I want to be married, and
You wanna be?
Yes, I want to be married, and I believe whenever I do get married, like it's gonna work out.
You get married multiple times, or you once, and if it don't work out, you done.
No, I'm gonna get married. Whatever God will is, I can't speak on it. I don't know.
Yeah, I respect
I don't
that.
know.
I try to align my plan with God's plan as much as possible.
Hey, one thing I learned, one thing about life,
I'm getting married once and that's it.
And never go as planned.
I don't see myself getting married, bro. But if I do, if that woman does come around, it would only be one time. I'm not doing multiple marriages.
Right.
I feel it.
At one point, you're looking for a death buddy.
But it ain't nothing like.
That's fact, bro. I get married 3-4 times and I'm looking for somebody to do that.
Oh, if you did 30 years, it ain't no sense to go start.
No.
Yeah, it's over with. Life is finna end.
I want that.
Unless
I want that
you got a
50
fire ass insurance policy and you can leave me something.
Okay.
You got life insurance?
I do.
Don't answer me like that, like everybody got fucking life insurance. I might even get you social. You got some scammers that might need to tap in. I got the methods. Got the methods for the life. What that shit? Life alert. Life.
Man, as far as we done jump on a couple of topics.
Well, look. I know we jumped around,
Yes.
but that's how good shit goes.
We wanted it to make it about mental health, but at the end of the day, that's life. We
Hey,
live
mental
it.
health-
It was great.
Mental health was the
we
beginning.
live it.
But all
Mental health was
those
the
things,
beginning.
all those things have to do with mental
With
health.
mental health, yes.
Right.
So, I mean, I'll say in closing, man, tap in with the people that seem to be strong on the outside. Tap in with those people as much as the people that you tap in that's vocal about being a victim of mental health or anxiety or depression.
Yes.
Tap in with those people. They need it. Give flowers now.
Yes.
Tell
Right.
people you love them now.
Yes.
Don't wait till I'm dead.
Once I'm dead, baby, I can't do nothing for you.
Yes.
I can't hear it. It's too late at that point. So tap in with those people that need to be, because you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. And those who aren't as vocal about it, man, don't run to social media.
Yeah.
Don't run to social media. And don't vent to someone that you know will actually give you good advice. Don't vent to a yes man. Don't vent to a yes woman. It's not going to work out.
Right.
What you want to close with?
Application
still open.
still open.
Man or woman.
Man, I don't want to be with a woman. The only way I'll be with a woman is if me and my man be with a woman.
All right. Man and woman.
Polygamy.
That ain't even the topic of discussion.
Well, I'm
though.
just saying, I'm making sure you close it out right. Let them.
I want to close this out right. I want to let people know, be in tune with yourself. Depression looks different on everybody, because me, I'm sitting here, I'm laughing, I'm looking fine, but deep down inside, I am
You
depressed.
thought you looked fine when you came in?
I don't look fine.
I'm just asking you. Confidence. You was mad at Rob confident.
Cameraman approved.
But yes, depression looks different on everybody. If somebody comes and tell you they're depressed, don't take it lightly. You know what I'm saying? Be there for that person. Do what you can. That's all we can do, is do what we can as humans. Just love who loves you. Don't try to control things that's out of your control, that's out of your reach. Pray about it. Let go and let God. That's a real thing. Like, for real. Dad,
I don't want to stay in the room.
And I want to close it with.
Let me 10 minutes. Go back up. Go back up.
I want to close it with I might not be the best person to come to if you don't want hard advice. Like, Mom, if something happened, what I say? What's my favorite thing? We're gonna do what? We're gonna do what? Say it, man. We're on camera.
figure it out.
We're gonna fucking figure it out, and that's what it is. But nah, man, I understand, like, everybody different. So just because I deal with it a certain way, that don't mean the next person can deal with it the same way. So, man, get help. I mean, I think I gave y'all the right number for the suicide. I guess it's 1-800-SUICIDE.
All right, we gonna put it in the description.
Hopefully, cameraman, can you do that?
All right.
Everything in here was props. We don't condone abuse,
No,
drugs.
none of it.
Definitely not fentanyl as part of your violent.
We don't condone cheating. I don't condone cheating.
To a certain
She here for personal reasons.
to a certain extent.
What you mean to a certain extent?
I'm just saying. It ain't cheating.
We good, D-Lo.